Hello, everybody. It is me,
Hello.
and it is also Neon. We are here.
How's it going, everybody?
We're queer.
And we're here to strike fear.
Indeed. We're going to rate Dark-type Pokemon.
Hell
From
yeah.
best to worst. Well, in 4 groups, as you can see. We're going to have very heated and strong opinions.
Damn right.
Alright. We're starting off where I'm just going in the Bulbapedia order, so we're just gonna start with Alolan Meowth, who is so gay.
Yeah, that's a Jellicle cat right there.
Yeah, you know, I haven't even seen any version of that, and I agree with you.
That man goes to the dance. He goes to the ball.
Correct.
I like his little pose. I think the soft lavender gray is a very nice color.
You can also tell that they clearly took some inspiration to make it a little more humanoid from what they did with anime Meowth.
Yeah, I do find it kind of funny in hindsight, thinking that Meowth had a whole backstory trauma arc where he was I learned to walk on 2 legs so Meowth would love me, and then she thought I was a freak and left. Meanwhile, the Alolan Meowths are walking around and going to the grocery store.
Yeah, that was a very. It's kind of sad and also kind of hilarious, but also yeah, I guess it kind of makes sense. Pokemon are semi-sentient. They're implied to be. Well, actually, I mean, depending on the Pokemon, some of them are just straight up hello, it is me.
Mr. Mime is just a guy.
Mr. Mime is just a guy, which is why it's okay that he's now Ash's dad. But I mean, it does make sense. It's okay, well, I only like Meowths, and I don't know what the fuck you are, but you're not a Meowth anymore because you're walking and talking like a person. What the fuck?
He just was in the wrong country. You just gotta take him over to Alola, and
really.
all the Meowth baddies over there are gonna be wanting that.
Correct. Meowth walking up to the Alolan Meowth gay club. Just everyone is just all over him.
I love that. That's actually the Alolan Meowth gay club. That's crazy. Drinks are on me tonight, Goyles, and he flips a coin off his head.
I mean, that is payday.
It is exactly. It's payday.
I was trying to think of I don't know, play rough. That's a move that Meowth learns. I don't know. I was trying to think of a name for the gay club that was a joke or a pun. Anyway, what do we think? Or what do you think?
It's rough because I like it, but I think it's nice. I think it's very nice. I don't necessarily think it's incredible, you know? So
I would say
I don't go on.
I'd say very cool personally.
I'm fine with that. I think it'd be for me personally be the lower end of very cool, but yeah, I think I have no complaints with this.
Yeah. It's not groundbreaking or anything, but you know, it's neat. It's a silly little guy. Okay. Using a shiny Alolan Meowth and evolving it gave me a soft spot. I don't know the shinies very well. I tried shiny hunting a. Okay. Well, Alolan version is just a different color blue. Anyway, I tried shiny hunting that Charmander and I did 200 resets and gave up. Anyway.
Now this motherfucker.
Yeah, this one. I was gonna say this one's controversial.
I have strong feelings about this dumbass. I don't like him.
Would you care to elaborate?
He looks like a Tom and Jerry sketch post Tom running face first into a wall. That man is a bobblehead.
This guy would do the Tom yell.
He would. He's just they had the whole Alolan Meowth, a sassy. Oh, Tom eats a watermelon whole. Yes, exactly. Alolan Meowth is elegant, kinda, little sassy. He goes to the gay club, has a good time.
that
this guy is just like.
Because like I'd argue Alolan Meowth looks less silly than regular Meowth. And it's weird that they went the opposite direction, where now Alolan Persian is the silly one. And like, I don't know, something about the head. I always thought the head didn't seem like it like fit on the body. Like the body still feels very just like a cat, but the head bothers me.
That is functionally a Persian's normal body, like the standard variant of Persian, just with a different color and the tail curl. And then we slap this potato on it. Also, I don't like the whiskers. I don't like how the way the whiskers are textured.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. It looks like a joke Pokemon. Like somebody
Jokemon.
uploaded this. A Jokemon, indeed.
It's a Jokemon. Looks like when you try to draw a cat from memory.
I'm gonna say this is kind of lame, personally.
Absolutely. Slam dunk that boy in the blue. You will not be the Jellicle choice this year.
All right. Let's see. Oh, cool. Guess who's next? It's a dog. Wow.
Cool.
Debatably a dog.
I have no particular feelings about dogs.
I'm sure.
I have strong feelings about this one though.
Okay.
Good ones.
Okay, yes.
Umbreon rules.
Umbreon and Espeon, I always thought were the best evolutions, and that might just be because I really like Gen 2, but they're very cool.
For a long time, Umbreon was my favorite evolution until Sylveon dropped. It's just like
valid.
peak shape. It's got I love it's graceful shape of the ears, the tail make a very nice silhouette. The colors are good, the eyes are cool. It's just no notes, and it's got a great shiny variant too.
Umbreon's a Glorp or Glorba. What is it? The alien thing when it's shiny.
A Glorbo?
Glorp. I don't remember. Oh no, that's Espeon. That's Glorp. Never mind. Umbreon's blue. You don't know Glorp?
I don't know Glorp.
The little green cat alien thing.
No.
Hold on, let me send you Glorp. What are you, Emery? Come on.
You cannot believe the amount of things I don't know. Oh, him!
Yeah.
That's Espeon. That's shiny Espeon.
Yep.
I'm sorry, he's gotcha.
It's true. It's okay. That's what I'm here for. I'm gonna learn you. Anyway, Umbreon is fucking cool. I don't know, like it's like a reverse. Does it make sense to say that it's like reverse bee colors, where like I feel like you associate yellow and black, but more so yellow with a bee, and it has
inverted
like
bee.
Yeah, it has like the rings, and it just really stands out against like the dark fur.
Yeah, so I say this is epic. I say this is top tier.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think if I didn't put this in freaking epic, at least one person in chat would try to kill me in my sleep tonight.
I would also try to kill you, so.
Well, there you go. All right, cool. I'm suddenly realizing as I pull up the next one, a lot of dogs and dark types. So I might have actually been really on the nose by putting the dog emoji.
You know what? Whatever. I embrace it, I guess.
Yeah. Arf, arf. That's true. Emery does have dibs on the killing of me. Poochyena.
I'll allow it, I guess. Love Poochyena. I love it. It's a great little rascal, great little scamp. I love the teeth. I love the tuft on the tail. I love the choice for like the primary light, secondary dark coloring. Just a delightful creature.
Yeah, I like that it's all gray and not like black. I guess the ears are kind of black in the shaded parts, but it's like dark gray and light gray. And I like that the like face, it's because it's a dark type and it's supposed to be like it's a physical attacker.
Yeah, it's scrappy.
Or I think it's actually special. I think Dark is actually special, but Poochyena is a physical attacker. Anyway, it's very like jagged.
It has the energy of like the pun is not even a pun because it's necessary. It's got big underdog energy. Like this is a rough and tumble little adventurer who is going to do their best in the face of unwinnable odds and will always get back up.
Which is very cool because it's like one of the 3 Pokemon you can catch at the start of the game.
Yeah, I love Poochyena. Poochyena's great.
Good little puppy.
Good dog. I say epic.
Freaking epic. Can't wait for the freaking epic to just be a bunch of dogs.
Bunch of dogs.
It writes itself, honestly.
The worst part is when you asked me, you were like, what type do you want to do? I was the one who was like, oh, let's do dark types.
Yep.
Dark types are cool. I did this to myself.
Yep. A Mightyena. So first of all,
I do like Mightyena quite a bit.
Everyone balds eventually, all right? Don't make fun of him for it.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's not. I really like the pronounced like ruff of fur all down the back. I think it's very cool. I
like that
the shape of the
it's
ears.
the eyebrows, and then it goes into like these 2 sort of ponytail, almost like bits of fur.
Yeah, I admittedly am not a huge fan of the color reversal on the face. Like I do like this a little bit less overall.
The face kind of feel a little empty, I think, which you can tell they added the like under eye bit to try to make up for that, but it still has like this really empty sort of look on the front.
And I think the under eye bit is a little too clean. Like I think just the triangle shape is a little bit at odds with the jaggedness.
Like a double jag kind of triangle.
Yeah. Maybe they were probably worried that would be like eyelash evocative and then it would look less tough, maybe. Yeah,
they probably, because like they probably did kind of want Zigzagoon and Linoon to take up the cutesy spot more so.
Yeah, but they could have gone with a similar jagged shape to the dark spot in the ears is the thing.
Right. I agree. It's definitely a much weaker design, or maybe not much, but it's definitely a weaker design, I think.
Yeah, but I still like it. I would say very cool.
I would agree, yeah. Absolutely. But not freaking epic. The Poochyena is one of those where like I would want a Poochyena on my team specifically if I were doing a playthrough where like I didn't evolve my Pokemon or something.
Poochyena is one of those Pokemon to me that like if it's in the starting set, like if it's on the first route, I am actively going to be seeking it out. Like sometimes you have starting routes where you can kind of give or take the normal non-flying starter, but like if I can get a Poochyena, I want a Poochyena.
Yeah, for sure. It's kind of weird in that it almost kind of reminds me of bug types, where it's a Pokemon that's pretty good early game, but it doesn't have especially good stats or moves, so it kind of falls off.
God damn it is all dogs. It is all just dogs.
I told you, man. Anyway, Absol.
But I mean, Absol's a great fucking dog. This is like pinnacle Pokemon right here.
The fact that the white is like soft and round and the black is like a scythe.
And got the neck ruff, the claws, the tail.
Yep. And the fact that like the yin and yang thing goes with the fact that it heralds disaster, but it doesn't inherently cause said disaster, but it's associated with being evil, despite the fact that all it does is tell you, hey, something bad's gonna happen by appearing.
It's like Mothman.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
A sympathetic hero who should be heralded.
Absol, I feel, is one of those Pokemon that when you're playing and you're younger, like you really want to get an Absol. Like you see it, and you're like, oh, that's so cool. I want an Absol.
You get through Forestry or wherever it's called, and you get to that next route, and you see an Absol, and you just go, okay, well, this is where all my Pokeballs are going.
Yeah, Absol's great. No notes, epic.
Freaking epic, yeah, agreed. Very, very good. Also, yeah, its beta design was a little more yin and yang, but I think it was a little too on the nose.
If I admitted that you saying it in this call was the very first time I had ever put together that it was yin and yang affiliated, would you mock me?
No, because I think most people just look at it and they just see the side sticking out, and I don't think most people actually like put that together. And to be fair, because we're gonna do the mega evolutions as well, they do like not have that as strongly in this mega, which is an odd choice. Like it's still kind of there, but it's a little less. So, and I find that interesting.
No, I will admit, the one way to me you could improve Absol's design is Mega Absol. It's just like the dramatic emo bang, the tufts on the legs, the wings that aren't actually. It's perfect.
The scythe becoming like the hair, the bangs, and the scythe bit kind of are much more similarly shaped now, which is an interesting thing. It's kind of like a Beyblade. I don't know, something, some spinny top. I don't know. It as opposed to like having very, very opposite shapes types. But yes, I like that it becomes more of a like fallen angel type. It's very cool.
Yeah, absolute perfect. No notes. Freaking epic.
Yep. All right, cool. But what about? Are you aware of other Mega Absol?
What?
Yeah. There's a Mega Absol Z now.
They made another Mega Abs.
All right. Well,
I was not aware of this.
Go.
Okay. I'm through.
I'm gonna wait for your thoughts.
I don't hate it. I feel like they kind of ripped the Hydreigon color palette a lot.
They did. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't think it's awful. I just this feels to me like they were like, we want to make another Mega Absol design. What are our options?
It's not a phase, Mom.
Yeah, it's not a phase, Mom.
I feel like they realized when they wanted to do this, literally the only direction they could go is, well, the last one became a fallen angel, so this one has to get all like really lean into the like dark and edgy. But I do think the fact that it loses like all of the white is disappointing, and that they just go for like red on the tip of that arm wing thing. Yeah, they really go the like Shadow the Hedgehog route.
I will give them credit. They didn't just go for an inversion at like where they made all of the white parts dark, but then they made like the dark parts normally on the Absol white, because that would have been a pretty like easy thing to do. I do think that the lighter blue works well with the overall, but again, this really is kind of just the Hydreigon color palette.
Yeah, it's kind of just the sad truth that like you already made a good mega for Absol, so by making another one, you were just kind of like, you know, you're playing Russian roulette here, and you've already pulled the trigger twice. Why are you going for a third one?
And I don't really like how for the scythe they went for the jagged hard angles.
Yeah, it's
like
it's because it's Z. It's a Z because it's Legend ZA.
It's a Z.
Yeah.
Okay. I still don't like it because they still went with the softer curves for the neck plume and the hair.
I think they should have had more. If they're gonna go jagged, they should have really gone jagged.
Yeah, you gotta commit to the edge, but I mean, it's also not bad. I don't think it's bad, but
there's not as much color variation. I agree with B or Reese. So I would still give it very cool, but it's like one of those like it's very cool, but when you hold it up to the other two versions, it does feel a little disappointing.
I guess I can live with that. If I hadn't seen the first Mega Absol, I probably would not have as much of a gripe with this.
It's they don't have the shiny on Bulb for the Mega Absol Z on Bulbapedia, so anyway, all right, next up, is the not titular, whatever the version of titular is, but it was like in the image for the thumbnail. Darkrai.
For the longest time when I looked at Darkrai, I always I know it's supposed to be like a dress with like a dramatic like collar sort of thing going on, but for the longest time when I was younger, I looked at it and I was like, massive jaw, big
That's
lower
what I
jaw.
always thought. Yeah, I thought it was its lower jaw.
But I love Darkrai's design.
Yeah.
I love it.
I feel like it, just like the weird, I don't think how to word it. The wispiness of it is the only thing I don't like about Darkrai. Is it feels like it should be Dark Ghost.
That I can give you.
Because it looks a lot. It has similar shapes and design philosophy to some of the ghost types from the same like era of Pokemon.
Yeah, very big Miss Magius energy.
Yeah.
In the combination of the spikes and the wisp, but I adore Darkrai.
No, it's very good. But yes, I'm looking at it right now, and I still just am like mouth. Especially because like there's this bit under the, I guess, the neck. I don't know. There's no mouth, and it just like ends, and then there's like this bit.
Yeah.
So it very much looks like protruding lower jaw. I don't know.
Yeah. But I kind of like that because maybe that's like part of the charm where like if you're seeing it from a distance, it looks like a specter with a big leering red mouth.
Very true. Very true. I also like, I can't remember the name of the, because there was that other Pokemon that is like the counterpart to, that was like the
Cresselia.
I never liked them as much as Darkrai.
Oh, I actually do like Cresselia more. I'm gonna be real.
Oh, interesting.
I just love it. It's great. Did you keep up with the Diamond and Pearl run of the anime when it was airing?
No, I did not. I fell off during Gen 3.
That's fair. They had Ash get to like the final fours of the Pokemon tournament, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they were so like, we can't let Ash be the Pokemon champion. They introduced this random NPC who just had a Darkrai and had made a name for himself, using other Pokemon in fights because he just swept with his Darkrai.
Didn't they also have someone?
His name was Tobias.
Didn't they also have someone in Gen 4 anime? Yeah, I was gonna say someone who had a Latios.
Yeah, no, because Ash makes history by being the first person to ever beat this guy's Darkrai in a fight. Like it takes 4 of his team of 6 to do it, and then this guy just throws out a Latios. I remember little tiny child Leon, even like then, was like, "That's bullshit. That's some bullshit.
Stupid.
Who let this man in the league?"
Yeah.
They just really didn't want Ash to be the Pokemon champion.
I guess. I mean, there's always something. The only cool thing I can say about Ash's development across the like 18 bajillion different places he has to go to become champion is that they did get more and more interesting and creative with Pokemon's moves in the anime and making them more of like a unique thing separate from just doing the attack from the game.
Yeah.
So you like see Ash and like Alola and he's doing some fucking just crazy shit, and it's like, okay, I guess to be fair, if this is what you have to pull off to win a Pokemon League, then sure, fine. I guess that's fair. I don't know.
Yeah.
Having Pikachu use Quick Attack to jump across its own lightning to get out of an attack.
Sick as hell.
Anyway, I would put Darkrai in freaking epic.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Very cool, very intimidating. And since I never did events and stuff as a kid, there are a lot of these like, I don't think they're called legendaries. Night Penguin know what they're called.
Mythicals.
But I never caught most of those. So if it wasn't like easily available in the game, so a lot of them had a very a lot of mystery about them to me, which made them more interesting. All right, next up is not a dog because it is a cat.
That is a cat. Purloin, my darling.
Indeed. I think my favorite part is, well, actually 2 things. One, I like the tail. That it's
tail
very
is good.
Sharp, and it looks like it kind of evokes to me like a yokai almost, where it would like a cat that comes up and then suddenly its tail gets big and this like scythe thing just like cleaves you and like cuts your soul out of your body or something.
Yeah. You go to pet it and it slices you in half. It cuts your tie to the earthly realm.
Yes, exactly. And I also like this bit here that gives it some extra sass.
Eyebrows. Yeah. Overall, I think it's a fantastic
It's
design.
a
I
baddie.
like the I like the jaggedness of it. I like the little tufts on the ears.
The
I like the
cream
really
color
dramatic.
is
Yeah, the
very
cream
good
colored
at,
highlights.
yeah.
Also, this doesn't
It
factor
looks
into
like it's wearing
design, but
socks.
looks like it's wearing little booties. This doesn't factor into the design at all, but the name is also peak, because this is how I learned about the word purloin.
I don't even know what that means.
It means it's spelled exactly the same as the Pokemon name, but minus one R, and it means to steal.
Ah.
So, like, literally,
Very
as far
cool.
as I'm concerned, perfect Pokemon name.
They made Purloin stand up in all the 3D games. Why?
Why would they do that?
That's
Why
so
would they do that
stupid.
to Baby?
It's clearly not designed to stand up. It's clearly designed to sit down.
It's a
and run on
cat.
four
Oh my!
legs.
The Meowth contagion is spreading.
I guess so. I genuinely think that Pokemon got like 20% worse when it went to 3D, just because they consistently make weird choices like that, with like
Yeah.
not being able to make, like, they draw a really good looking design for a Pokemon and they put it into 3D, and they always find some way to make it look weird in 3D.
This is
I don't
sad.
know.
Typhlosion. We don't talk about Typhlosion. They did Typhlosion dirty as hell in those lore drops.
Yeah, well, you know.
Slandering my boy Typhlosion.
They were really going for some sort of Pokemon or yokai type shit, which is an interesting decision considering how Pokemon were never yokai like ever until those things dropped. Well, aside from, like, I guess some dark and ghost type are pretty yokai, but like it was always a
very
unique
yokai.
flavoring to those types.
Yeah.
Anyway, I hope this one doesn't stand up on two legs also, because that would be really stupid.
Yeah.
But I like the thief mask.
Yeah, no, I like Leopard. I like how the spots are kind of like they're evocative of the shapes that you'd see on a bowling alley carpet, and I mean that in a good way. You know what I mean?
This
Like
is
they're
true.
spangly. I like I think the slight darkening of the cream to like the yellow looks nice. I like the tail.
Yeah, they evolved the tail to be even more scythe-like, which is cool.
Yeah, it really is just like, I'm like, yeah, this is the evolved version of Purloin. This is the next natural step in Purloin.
They just knew exactly what to do with the next version. Yeah, I agree.
And I say epic.
Yeah. Good line of Pokemon.
Yeah, a lot of good dark types. Just saying, we've only had one bum so far. It's fucking just fucking
It's
Jellicle reject down there.
Generally, the one most people agree is bad. Also.
Yeah.
All right, Zorua.
Speaking of
dog.
banger designs, I love
It's a
Zorua
fox,
so
but
much.
that's basically a dog.
And it's a canid, yeah.
I like, my first thought is very similar to Purloin though, and I love when they have like different eyebrow shapes to convey things about the Pokemon. I love the little red boots.
Adorable. I love
walking.
and that's just what they'll
like-
do. I love the little tuft.
The paint really, because this is the one that turns it disguises itself, right? As other Pokemon.
Yeah, it does. It shape changes.
I
It's a little
have
trickster.
always assumed that this was meant to be a paintbrush, and that it's a reference to the fact that it changes its own look.
I've not
I don't know if
considered
that's
that. That's
true, but
interesting
that's what it looks
angle.
like to me. It looks the exact same to me as I'll find it real quick. Have you played Super Mario Sunshine?
No, I have not.
Hold on. Let me see if I can.
Chat is
Fine.
saying this is me, and I
This is
disagree, chat,
you.
because this is a little guy, and I'm not a little guy. That's my only complaint.
So your Zoro arc is what you're saying.
If the shoe fits.
Hold on, I'm sending you the paintbrush that Bowser Jr. uses. It reminds me of this paintbrush.
Oh yeah. Oh, it
And
kind of
so
does.
So I'm like, yes, paintbrush, because it paints itself metaphorically. I guess. I don't know. I could be wrong. It's just like it's just what I see.
You know, I see it. I think this is I see the little paint, but that's headcanon accepted.
Neon's paintbrush tuft is hidden under their hat. This is true.
Don't tell anybody about my paintbrush tuft. I can't know.
But I think this is pretty easily a freaking epic, I would say.
Absolutely. Yeah,
A
no
very
notes.
cool, cute little guy.
I adore Zorua. It's one of my favorite Pokemon.
Oh yeah. All right. Zoro Arc. Bam.
I I've heard some people say they like Zoroark less overall. I think that is wrong. I love Zoroark so much. I love its stupid Joker face paint. I love the bead in the hair.
I don't know exactly what it's called, but this face paint is like evocative of a certain. Thank you for the daily views equation. Like a certain style of theater from Japan.
Kabuki, says Night Fang?
Maybe. I don't know. There's a One Piece character specifically that I think of. And their deal is they're similar to the paintbrush thing. They're a painter, and they wear a similar style of makeup, and they are a trickster, and there's, I guess I won't spoil because it's pretty late in One Piece, but it's also like, probably like from 5 years ago anyway. So I don't know. I feel like there's like something there to like the painter thing still, because I still think that it also, they have very big hair tied back.
Very big hair.
Yeah.
And the end of it is very paintbrush evocative because it's the same thing as Zorua with the little dip at the end.
Yes. I also I feel like some people might not like this. I like that this part's all red with black bits poking out, and then here it changes to black with red poking out. I feel like that's fun.
Yeah, no, I love it.
Yeah,
I love it. And it's just a cool, that's a really cool, awesome Pokemon. I know people say it's very edgy, and that's true, but also I think that it rebels in that.
Good. And I think the makeup fits with like, it gives a very like person who would disguise themselves kind of vibe, I guess. If that makes sense.
Slap some glasses on that bad boy. That can be me. That can be me.
Yeah. Hey, there you go. That's Neon. Put a hat on it.
Put a hat.
All right. Freaking epic, I say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, Ray, for the daily news. Welcome. The bead adds to the hair portion. Yeah, I like that they didn't just like have the hair doing its thing, just like flowing. I like that it's like tied with the bead. Very cool. The bead,
but like
may
it's
have
tied low.
Yeah, low. It being low makes it way better.
Yeah. Neon Pokey reveal. Yeah, you got me.
All right. Wow, you're never gonna believe it, but there's another Candid coming up.
Oh, cool. Oh, who the fuck is this?
I don't remember the name. I don't know this one.
This little Lord Fauntleroy looking motherfucker.
Oh my god. The boots.
The boots with the fur? Whole club looking at her? Oh my god. Yeah, this is one of those new Pokemon that I'm less familiar with.
The fact, I don't know anything about this Pokemon, but the fact that the dark spot on the tail looks, it's like, it's not like, you know, a solid line.
Yeah.
It's almost like it was like dust. It's like dust or something almost.
I'm gonna say something mean here. It's giving paper bag from a fast food place that is doing a poor job containing the grease. It's giving that kind of like, yeah, this is a Five Guys bag and the fries are soaking through.
I assume this one is also meant to be like some kind of thief.
Yeah, well, if its name's Nickit, Nick is
exactly.
Cockney slang for theft.
The
name's good. I'll give it that. I like that name.
They do just straight up say, at least on Bulbapedia, that its tail resembles. This is potentially something they made up for reference, so take it with a grain of salt. But I was thinking like it kind of looks like a dirty like broom, its tail, and I scrolled down to the trivia, and it's like quote, and its tail resembles a sack of stolen items and serves as a broom that covers up its tracks.
Okay, I did see the sack of stolen items thing.
I did
I
not
did
see
see
that,
that.
but I do see it now. But I like the idea
Yeah.
that it like the like dusts away its
Yeah.
footprints as it walks away.
That is a very nice idea. I think the problem is they tried to go with both, but to be fair, I don't
Yes.
think it would have looked good if they had kept off the tufts at the bottom and it was just a
Hmm.
big stack. I think that would have
That's
looked really
true.
weird.
It would have looked like Tanuki ball sack type thing going
Yeah,
on.
exactly. I think it would have been better if they just leaned all in on like brushing away evidence sort of thing, you
Hmm.
know. I
Emery
also
does not like how it's looking at us.
yeah, and again, Little Lord Fauntleroy looking like
Yeah.
this is the kind of Pokemon that the Robin Hood specifically from the Shrek movie would like.
Yeah.
This man hops out of the bushes and sings songs about how he's saving women from the talking meowths of the world.
Real.
I don't like that
Hmm.
the front booties are like flared and then the back ones
Yeah,
are
I was gonna
skip
say that's super weird to me. I didn't notice that the front ones were flared because I saw the back ones first.
like
It's very
I know they're
odd.
trying to I know they're trying to differentiate with the front ones being like gloves, but then I
Yeah.
feel like it would make more sense for the back ones to be flared like boots, but that wouldn't look good either. Just flare all of them.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I would. Hmm.
I think it's not bad though. I don't hate it. Like I don't think it's like
Yeah.
an awful design. I just think it could be
I
better in a lot of
I
places.
feel like part of my problem is I think we've had more interesting looking thief Pokemon that came in earlier generations. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
hard for me to
yeah.
be particularly like impressed by it.
Yeah,
Um,
it's
I would agree, not bad.
it's perfectly acceptable little
Yeah, I
little
would
creature.
probably catch it if it's something you see early on, uh, but not if it was like mid to late game because at that point I already have like a team I'm pretty attached to, I imagine.
Yeah.
Thank you, Equation.
Night Fang says we're gonna have opinions about its evolution, so I'm scared.
All right, well I'm looking at
If it's
the
walking on two
evolution.
legs, I swear to God.
It's not, but I do have opinions. There you go. Okay.
Mm.
I don't like something about the because like before the tail was like on the ground, and I don't like that it's now like on its side. Something about it just looks weird. I feel like I'm.
Oh, sorry. Then you go first.
I was gonna say it's like I'm seeing a part of it that like I shouldn't. Like I talked about how like, you know, in 3D, I feel like you kind of see the Pokemon from an angle that they weren't necessarily designed to be seen from, so they can look kind of weird. And this is like something I would expect to see in the 3D version, where like it's moving its tail in a way that the tail in the 2D design was not designed around the idea of, except now it's just in the 2D design. And something about having the tail lopsided instead of on the ground sweeping, I just feel like it feels very like it feels like it's breaking character, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's giving a mix of Dune Sandworm Popcorn Bucket and
Yes.
specifically the thing that the Jim Carrey Grinch used. He like it was the big like suction hose he dropped down the chimney. Like this
yes.
looks like it could suck up your valuables. And
Indeed,
I don't
indeed.
like that. I also
don't-
really don't like the mustache.
I don't
I
like the
get what they're going
mustache.
for. I don't like it.
I don't like that the chest hair does this weird like
Yeah,
it looks like it's not attached.
looks like he's got armpit hair. I don't like that.
Yeah.
And I really don't.
Of course
would
Easton
fucking
wants
want
one.
As soon as I'm like, I don't like the mustache, Easton's like, oh boy.
I'm gonna have a team of 6 of these.
Fucking, I don't like the eyes. I don't like the look he's giving me. I think this is Robin Hood from Shrek.
Yeah, no, you're
This
right.
is
This is literally yeah.
He's got a whole crew. The rest of the merry men are all like the little Nickets. And what's this guy's
Yep.
name?
Oh, what is it? It is Feeble.
Thievel?
THIEVUL.
Oh my god! Oh, that is a bummer downgrade. Holy fuck! Or a loss.
Yeah,
I
am gonna-
get what
this
they
is-
were going for. Like,
but I don't
I'm
like
not
it.
Sorry.
No, I was gonna say it feels like it honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I think that's at some point in this thing's design, they were going to put it on 2 legs, and then later somebody said, we have a lot of those, put it on 4 legs, and that
They said
they just barely changed the design just enough to make it look decent on, like, look like it's supposed to be on 4 legs. I think originally it was supposed to be on 2 legs. Something about the way it's designed.
Disney's lawyers knocked on the door and they said,
It's like
"Hey, we heard that you're planning to
5%
make
too human.
We heard you're planning to make a devious fox shyster
Yeah.
kind of guy, and we would like to point out that we have trademarked that since we're remaking Pinocchio." So I'm not even opposed to the idea of a fox gentleman thief style Pokemon.
But I
don't
feel
think
like
this execution's good.
Yeah, I feel like they could have done better. I also don't. I didn't even notice this almost. The ears are hollow.
Oh
Like,
God!
It just
Oh,
goes
fuck.
in.
There's
Like,
nothing there.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
no.
weird. That might be
Oh, those
fixed in the
aren't
3D
real.
model, but I don't like that.
Oh, that's not
That
great.
upsets
Yeah,
me.
this guy is creepy. He's a weirdo. If he meets you at a party, he's gonna grab your hand and kiss it. He's gonna grab it really forcefully, and his tongue is gonna be very cold.
Yeah, you're right. I saw like I don't even know what show it was from or who the people in it were, but it was like some guy on like a talk show or something, and one of the female hosts was next to him, and he just, like, without even like batting an eye, reached around and grabbed her ass.
Oh, gross.
And like
Gross,
she
gross.
freaked out and like scooted away, and he had like a sort of like, what's wrong kind of thing, and then he went back to talking to the male host as if nothing happened. And that's the vibe this guy gives me.
Yeah, that is absolutely the vibe. The, like, I can get away with this because I'm on public television. I don't like that. Lame-o. An immediate downgrade from the humble Nickit.
Indeed. All right, well, I don't know how to tell you this, Neon.
Just say it. Just say it.
It's another dog.
It's what the fuck?
This is Mastiff.
Mastiff?
Yep. Like
Oh,
mischief
God.
and Mastiff.
I was thinking like Mashal.
That would be funny.
This is Mashal's dog.
I don't like it.
It just looks like you took a dog and then put a really long wig on it.
Yeah, a really long blonde wig on it.
Yeah.
And the dog is like upset. They look like a chubby hot dog with mustard on them.
You're
They kind
so
of
right.
do.
Oh,
my
they
God.
do. That is the exact boiled hot dog color. Like,
Yes.
actually.
Why is it hot dog pink?
Oh God. I mean, in terms of like the physical design of it, I don't hate it. That's a chunky dog right there. It's not the worst, but it also really, like, you know, some Pokemon just look like an animal with like one or two
Yeah.
changes. This just looks like a cartoon
kind of like-
dog.
It's kind of like how I said the last dude looked 5% too human. This guy looks like 10% too dog.
Yeah, it's just, I don't feel anything looking at it. I also don't necessarily, if anything, this looks like maybe a fighting type. This really isn't giving dark type at all.
It's pure dark, which doesn't look like a pure dark. I was gonna say it has, because I like pulled it up. I was like, it's got to be dual type, but it's pure dark, and I think I have to knock off points. This does not look like a dark type.
This, if you like made me guess, I'd say this was a normal fire fusion or a fighting fire fusion, maybe.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just disappointed. That is pure by definition lame.
Yeah. Snubbull and Granbull are good.
Snubble's great.
This is not
I love Snubbull. Snubble's a funny little guy.
real and true. Okay. Hold on.
Is it another
Okay.
dog?
Pure. Well, it's the evolution of this the last guy.
Oh, this thing is. Okay.
It's pure dark
wait.
again. I want to add that part. I feel like
I
that's
see
important.
that a little more. I see that a
Yeah.
little more in the pattern on the back. It's very like teeth. This does still have a lot of the problems of the
I
first
like
one.
it more.
I like
but,
it more. This is
yeah.
a sad old dog. What's it called?
Oh, it is that's terrible. Mabostiff.
Mabost.
Mabossstiff.
That I don't
Like,
like saying those words. I feel like I'm.
that sounds. I get the. It's a boss. I think it's supposed to be a mob boss, and it's stiff because it's an old man. But that feels awful to say.
Me when I'm in a dark CEO romance and my boss is being inappropriate with me.
She maw on my boss till I stiff.
Yeah, exactly. Terrible name.
Boss stiff tips hat. Oh my god, you're so right.
Tips collar.
Yeah, that feels very bad to say. That's a very bad name, I think.
Bad name. I like this design more though.
Yeah, I would put the design. I'd put it in not bad. I don't like how small the eyes are. That's like my biggest complaint. Something about the eyes. I'm like, why did the eyes get? Why are the eyes like that? I don't know. Something about it.
I see that. I find it evocative of how, like, when you have a really shaggy dog, like, you can barely see its eyes under the fur. So I don't have a problem with it, but I see your point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is a solid, not bad.
I think my favorite part is the teeth thing.
Yeah.
It's got
very. This is a good dog. A not bad Pokemon, a good dog.
Indeed. I would pet this dog. I would not pet a Mastiff.
I'd be a little concerned if I saw that thing outside my house.
Okay, that was all the pure dark types.
Okay. It's mostly bangers. It's mostly bangers. They definitely fell off in the later half, but
you know, it happens. All right. Next up, we have another Alolan form with Alolan Rattata.
Okay. Not the biggest fan of Alolan Rattata. I don't like the mustache.
I'm going to say something, and also it's dark normal, which is silly to me. Every time something's also part normal, it's like, but why though?
Yeah.
Anyway, here's my problem.
Okay.
Change the dark gray, black to green. It's a grass type. The mustache leaves. The bits poking off look like leaves.
God damn it! You're so right. Oh
no. The design is bad because it looks like its silhouette is that of a grass type.
I see it now. No, you're 100% right. Oh damn it. Oh fuck, you're so right.
Yeah.
This is
grass normal.
Rattata as a bush creature.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no. I can't bring myself to hate it.
No.
I think
Rattata's design is simple but charming, and I think that it's still built upon that foundation. But I do think I like regular Rattata more.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'd put this in not bad.
I can't put it any higher personally because I think because of my silhouette thing, it's always bothered me.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't, even without you telling me that, I wouldn't put it any higher than not bad. I'm gonna be real. I'm just like, yeah, that's a variant of Rattata.
I have the same issue with Alolan Rattata because again, I think if you just made it green, it would look like a bush.
Oh, I do not like Alolan Raticate. I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I think if they had gone with the grass typing and they had like made it look like it's like a very shaggy, they made it even shaggier and been like, oh yeah, it pretends to be a bush and like it hides and jumps on prey. I don't know, that could have been cool. Anyway, yeah, the cheeks are like too chubby.
Yeah, they had this thing of making Alolan variants too chonky in like not a good way.
Especially the adult or like the grown ones, yeah.
This is why Alolan Persian is so fucked up, because he's been eating these.
You're right. He's been what they catch. These. It's like how flamingos turn pink.
Tom and Jerry, if each of them consumed a whole watermelon.
Oh my god, you're right.
That being said, though, I can't bring myself to put it in lame because it is extremely rat. That's a rat.
It's a rat.
That's a big
100%.
Rat.
It's the same thing as Mabostiff. It's like not a great Pokemon. It's kind of a good rat, honestly.
Yeah, that's a rat. There's no doubt.
Yeah. They wanted to make the giant rat that makes all the rules.
Yeah, they wanted to make their signature bites and crunches stab, but then it made it 4 times weak to fighting. Yeah.
Rip.
You hit an Alolan Raticate with a single karate chop, and it explodes into a bunch of rings like Sonic the Hedgehog immediately.
Hell yeah! All right. I always forget It's in. I'll grab it. This Galarian. I don't know anything about Galar, so I forget
Same.
that this exists. Moltres has a Galarian form that is Dark Fire.
I have seen this.
Yeah.
And I will say, I prefer OG Moltres. It has a very like fond place in my heart because I have very vivid memories of being the only person repping it as a child, and all my friends being like, "Oh, you like the rubber chicken?" But I do actually really like Galarian Moltres. I think it's cool.
Yeah, it's.
I think they popped off with the flame textures on the wings specifically.
I feel like Moltres is like obviously Phoenix, right? You know.
Yeah.
Phoenix, right? Ace Attorney, even.
Yeah. Of course.
And I like this, like, I mean this as a compliment, and I feel like at least I hope someone in chat gets it. This is like they took Moltres and they said, let's make it like a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Oh, you're so right. Oh, you're so right.
This is like Blue Eyes Black Moltres.
Blue Eyes Black Moltres, yeah.
But I think it looks sick. I also like original Moltres more.
Blue
if
Eyes
only
Black
because
Firebird.
nostalgia. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but I think it's very cool, honestly.
It's sick. Yeah, I agree. I like that they gave it like something about the hooked beak. I can't remember.
It's very nice.
Moltres have a hooked beak?
Moltres has more of a like a oh no, I'm mixing up with Zapdos. Yeah, it has like a stabbing beak. It's less of a hook.
Yeah, I do like that.
The hook beak is very nice. Although I will say it's kind of like, I don't know if this is gonna make sense. It's kind of is weirdly water bird evocative, like a water bird kind of predator.
You know, that is true, and I would almost maybe be willing to say that was maybe on purpose to be like, it's like an anti-Moltres, but it might not have been, honestly. I don't know.
Yeah. I think very cool.
Yeah, no, I agree. This is really good. I would definitely nab this if I were playing. I don't know how hard they are to get in those games, but if it's available.
Probably. They made it very easy, I know, in later games to get legendary Pokemon, so.
Nice.
Back in my day, we had to chase the 3 legendary dogs all over the Johto region. Sometimes you got them while they were fishing, and they ran away.
You just had to like know that the birds are there and just kind of stumble on them and go, "What the fuck is that thing?"
Yeah, back in the day. Now you give a Pokemon a sandwich and it hops into the Pokeball itself. Murkrow, my beloved.
Murkrow, I love the fucking hat.
That's a funny little guy.
Shape.
That's a funny little guy right there.
I'm very vocal about not liking birds, but Murkrow is awesome and I love them.
I think he's just a delightful
I love
creature.
that the like kind of like Zoroark's thing with the ponytail, but they have like the spiky ponytail looking tail. I like it a lot. They're sparing with the yellow on just like the beak and the feet, but it does
very nice.
It does really jump out. It's only 4 colors, and one of those is white for like its eyes. So I don't even know if I want to count that. It's a very good example of like a simple but really effective design, I think.
Yeah. No, if I had any complaints about like some of the other dark types, it's maybe like the addition of like a really small use of an accent color, right? That is otherwise not super present. Like I like it in Zoroark, but I have to admit that just the blue for the bead is a little weird.
That is fair.
Like I think it works, but this is like you said, a perfect balance in my opinion. Like what's the rule? Like there's like a rule for like allotting colors in things. In like terms of percentages, what the fuck is it called? It's like the 60-30-10 rule or something.
That does make sense.
Wrong, but
I get what you mean though. Like there's the one main color, there's the secondary color, and there's the third one that's like kind of just a little bit of it here and there.
Yeah. And that like perfectly on display for Murkrow.
I think Murkrow is also a really good Murkrow, and because Umbreon actually comes right before it in the Pokédex, so it's like right there on my screen.
Yeah.
But I think they're both really good examples of one of the things I know why a lot of newer Pokemon are like more complex design wise, but I think that when an older Pokemon hits, because they're so simple, but effective. It's like it's like a masterclass of like, just like, I don't know, simple but effective, I guess. It's like nothing crazy, but like it just hits. It goes from like just a bird to iconic with just a few clever little touches.
You can tell there's a very like gradual up to a point and then very sharp increase of Pokemon designs going from these are based on animals to these are based on marketable merchandise. And it's very egregious in the later games, but like you see it in the earlier Pokemon, because a lot of the earlier Pokemon they feel like they could kind of be a real animal.
I mean, it's even stuff like Pikachu is like and Raichu chunky guys, and then they made Pichu who's really skinny, and then they also started slimming down Pichu and Raichu.
Yeah, that's fucked up. They took my boy's Chonk.
Bring back the Chonk.
I loved it when you'd see a Pikachu walking towards you. You're like, oh lord, he coming. The mouse is coming. And now it's just like he's just a little. He's slim. They slimmed him.
They made him a PS5 Slim.
Yeah, I will say I do hesitate to put Honchkrow. No, Honchkrow's an epic. Honchkrow's an epic. I like Honchkrow. Or not Honchkrow, Murkrow, sorry.
Yeah, I think so.
Honchkrow's later.
I think it just has. I think it's also a good example of a silhouette, because I think it's a Pokemon I could pick out. Yeah, and I think a lot of the more complicated Pokemon, they have so much going on in their silhouette that I would be like, I would almost get like confused for a second looking at the silhouette, because you're so used to all of the details in the more complicated looking Pokemon.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna do one more and then we'll take a break.
Gotcha.
All right, next we have a Hisuian form. Hisuian Quillfish. Who is
okay.
Dark Poison.
That's just recolor Quillfish with a 9.
Yeah.
That's just somebody switched out Quillfish's hair dye. No, that wasn't a 9/11 joke. It actually has like an 11 looking thing. Wait, are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Anyway, I think my problem with this is it's still a fish, but it's not water type anymore.
Yeah, and it's just like it really is just a recolor. Like it is.
They didn't do anything except make it look a little angrier and recolor it. This is like a Smash Bros. Second skin.
Yeah, Hulk skin. Yeah, you're so right. You're so right. Like I'm disappointed. I'm really disappointed. Like it disappoints me. Because any good part of its design is just something that Quillfish already had.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to really like it, because I don't think they really. I feel like if you're gonna do an alternate version, you have to at least. You know what? At least Alolan Persian did something with the design.
There is some difference happening with Alolan Persian. I believe that being in a different environment changed its physiology. This is just they just painted this man different. I say he's kind of lame because he's disappointing.
Yes, they didn't.
Unlike Alolan Persian, who is kind of lame because he's just ugly.
Right. I don't care about the moveset Night Fang. I don't pick my Pokemon for the moveset. I pick them because they're little guys that I like.
Yeah, you pick the little guys you like and that bring you joy. Exactly. What are you, some kind of competitive Pokemon player, Night Fang?
Exactly. All right. Well, we'll take a break, and then we will continue on to Sneasel.
Hell yeah.
Hi, we're back.
Well, hello everybody.
All right. Next up we have Sneasel.
I love Sneasel.
Me too. Again, simple but effective. I like that it has an ear on one side that's just like normal color and normal size, and on the other side it has giant red ear.
Yeah, it's like a little
asymmetry.
feather.
Yeah.
And a hat. That's a little scamp right there. That's a delightful little scamp.
Indeed. The eyelashes are great.
Adorable. The ear matching the tail spikes, very nice. The little two claws for the claw attacks and such.
Scratch.
Just very nice. I adore it.
Indeed, the beads are cool.
Yeah.
I'm noticing that yellow is very common in like early dark types.
Yeah, which makes sense. You have the little hints of light within the darkness, thematically.
This Nightfang is correct. Originally, Sneasel was not these colors in gold and silver.
Really?
Yeah. Let me grab it. This was in gold and silver. This was changed in crystal, but in gold and silver, this was what Sneasel looked like.
Oh.
Yeah. Brown
I don't think
and
it's
like
necessarily
blue.
Oh, sorry.
I was just trying to figure out the colors. Anyway, yeah.
I don't think that's necessarily bad, but I definitely think this is an upgrade.
This is they fixed it. Definitely.
Yeah. My Choco Mint Sneasel. A Choco Mint Sneasel. I love that act. You calling it Choco Mint Nightfang has actually endeared me a bit more to that.
I think I'd like it more if I wasn't used to this Sneasel.
A watermelon Sneasel. I
Debating Freaking Epic are very cool.
I think very cool, honestly. Like it's
Yeah.
really nice and I like it. It just doesn't quite have the
Yeah.
oomph.
I would agree. It's not quite there. It's close, but not quite.
Yeah. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Hey Neon, did you know that there's a? Well, actually, hold on. Let me merge these layers so we don't lag. Anyway, did you know there's a lot of dog dark types?
I've been told, so they say to me. I do love Houndour though.
It's a good puppy.
Yeah, in the similar camp of Pucciana of this is a scrappy underdog fighter here.
Yeah.
This guy goes up against bears.
I like the little the like skull helmet thing on its forehead.
And the little bone like chains, anklet. It's just this is a great
the sort
design.
of ribs on its back.
Yeah, a little hellhound, little feisty guy.
Exactly. Good design.
Yeah.
Good puppy.
I say epic, honestly. I think this is a perfect dog right here.
So. I think that because they clearly wanted to have another dog to go be the Gen 2 version of like Growlithe and Arcanine. And honestly, I like this more than Growlithe personally.
I like this more than Growlithe. I like Arcanine more than Houndoom.
I was gonna say the same thing, but I was gonna wait till we got to Houndoom.
Yeah. You just can't beat Arcanine. Arcanine is like a classic, like good dog.
Exactly. I was watching one of the like Pokemon game show things some YouTubers did, and one of the things was like, what Pokemon would you bring on a date? And one of them picked Arcanine, and when they were like, okay, but why? It was like, because he's a big fluffy dog. That's it.
Yeah, no, that's so. If I'm going on a date with a guy and the guy has an Arcanine, that's immediately 2 points of attractiveness
Real,
out of the, like, on the scale of 10.
I'd say
You
it's
have a
3
little
because that means
crush.
that you caught and properly raised an Arcanine.
True. And you
I
have
need
a
to see
crochet
plush.
Houndour. Please show me that later.
Show me right now. All right, cool. Yeah, so I feel like Houndoom is a good example of, like, I think sometimes by the nature of Pokemon evolving and having to change, sometimes the first stage design is so good that you can't go up.
Yeah, I still really like Houndoom.
Yeah.
Let the record show. I think.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think the very easy solution that would bump this up by like 2 or 3, instead of having the skull cap migrate to a chest piece, make it bigger and just make it have like a skull hat helmet sort of thing that connects with the horns.
That would help a lot.
Yeah, like
it is weird that it loses that.
yeah, and then maybe instead of like
it-
double stacking the
It's kind of like Mightyena. It like makes the head look kind of empty.
yeah.
Like how
It's
Mightyana's
too
face
smooth.
looked empty.
And instead of double stacking the cuffs on the legs, maybe make like a single cuff and make it like spiky, because the double stack just looks a little funky.
It does. It is weird that they just added. I think it would have been better if they just left it at 1 as opposed to making it 2.
Or if sorry.
I was gonna say I get what they were going for because this is stage 2, so there's 2, but I don't know.
If they had to stick with the 2, maybe move one of them up higher on the leg instead of just stacking them on top of each other.
Yeah, have some space between them because it breaks up the color a little bit if you do that.
Yeah, like put it right above the knee maybe, or even like all the way up at the shoulder if you want to go for a maybe. I am not a graphic designer, but
No.
that being said, I still really like Houndoom. I think that's a cool dog.
Yeah, I think this is a very cool.
I think it'd be really funny to like hang a bell or something on one of its horns and then it can't get it off, so it just like whips its head around and is really mad about it.
That would be pretty funny.
Yeah, very cool.
All right, we do have Mega Houndoom as well. I don't know. If
I do not remember what Mega Houndoom looks like off the top of my head, so
it's what I think Houndoom probably would have just looked like normally if it had been before I put it. If Houndour had not evolved in Gen 2, and then in like Gen 8 they gave it an evolution, I think it would have just looked like this anyway.
Okay.
Is the vibe it gives me. It's like they weirdly it makes a lot of sense. I feel like the design wise. Also, they did the thing. They moved them apart.
They did move the thing up and they broke them to be evocative of busting through. I do have a gripe with the fact they removed the back leg ones entirely, though.
That is, I didn't even catch that. You're right. That is weird.
Yeah, it's off balance.
They should have still on the back.
Yeah, they should be on the back. I do really like the shape of the horns in this. I think this is an improvement.
Yeah.
I like the difference in the face pattern. I love the like tusk bone collar. That is sick as hell.
I like it had like the 1 point tail and now it has a pitchfork tail.
Yeah, I think this is freaking epic. I think this is good.
I think they brought it back. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Bam.
This is a mega evolution that feels like it could be a 3rd stage evolution on its own instead of just being like a.
That's kind of what
mega.
I guess what I meant with the thing is like, it's a very natural. Some of the megas feel like they went a little too like Digimon about it.
Yeah.
But I feel like this is a very natural evolution. All right, Zigzagoon, Galarian Zigzagoon. Boom. I feel like I need to pull up regular Zigzagoon next to it for comparison.
Yeah.
Because it is like a bit similar, but not as much as Quillfish, I think.
Yeah, this is a recolor I am willing to forgive because they're clearly going for, like, they commit to a personality change as well. Like these two have completely not to evoke the ancient meme, but this is very big. I'll have her home by 6, sir, versus your daughter calls me daddy too. Like
that is a good way to put it. Very good way to put it.
Very different energy.
Because with Quillfish, it went from grumpy to just a bit grumpier.
Grumpy, but like poison about it.
Yeah.
This is a little rock star, and I know that's the whole thing they're going for. Like,
right. I think they did a much better job with this.
The problem is I am very attached to the standard Zigzagoon.
Yeah, I agree. I would not. This is definitely not a freaking epic. I can say that for sure.
Yeah, but I think he's very cool.
Yeah, I think so. I think this is a good example of not changing too much while still making it very clear that like it's got a totally different vibe.
Exactly.
All right. Which of course means that there is a Galarian Linoon. I've always liked Linoon less than Zigzagoon, and I feel the same way here.
I actually am quite fond of Linoon, like normally. I am not super fond of this one.
Easton ass Pokemon.
Oh my god, okay. Well, yeah, my gut was right. It's because of the tongue. Because of the tongue.
No comment. But I feel like the tongue thing with the Rockstar bit is clearly like, it's obviously like a Gene Simmons thing is what they're going for.
Yeah, I just...
I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me. I mean, I guess there's some cool... Like, I like that the star around the eye is a shooting star.
That is cool. I don't like them that they went with the arrow for the nose.
No, I didn't like that either.
I get they couldn't have also done a shooting star. That would have been weird, but it just... I like my boy standard Linoon too much. Call me vanilla if you must, but I know my truth.
This is dark chocolate. I would put this in not bad because I don't think it's lame. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a logical next step for the Zigzagoon that we were presented with.
I agree. All right. Next up, our
I know who's next, maybe, possibly.
Do you know?
If we're following the line here. Oh, not okay. Never mind.
It is
I'll hold my
Sableye.
I'll keep my feelings for Obstagoon later.
Dark Ghost.
I like Sableye. I never really caught it that much, but I think he's a funky little guy, and I like his bit.
I like that he's based off of an alien encounter.
He's neat.
I like that he's a little guy who likes to just run around and
eat rocks
in the dark and get rocks. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a delightful little scamp.
He's definitely up there in terms of Gen 3. I think he's one of my favorite designs.
Yeah. I don't know if you have ever seen people that will draw like their ideas of like Pokemon variants, like one Pokemon, but like based like sort of like the regional variants. I saw a couple for Sableye once that I really liked, where like the idea of a Sableye that is raised purely in like purely domesticated and draws all its jewels from jewelry boxes, compared to like Sableye that like live around petrified forests and have amber jewels, and like ones that live really deep in caves and go for a lot of like really pale cool. Yeah, it was super neat. People will draw those sometimes with like different kinds of Pokemon, and I love those so much because people get so creative.
Hell yeah, that sounds sick.
Yeah, I say very cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not freaking epic for me, but I do like Sableye. He's a freaky little guy, and he wears it well.
I am noticing that almost all of my, like the good 2/3 of my votes for freaking epic have been towards the dogs.
Interesting.
We got some cats in there too.
Right now.
No,
actually, she's just like nodding her head and smiling.
She's
doesn't
laughing.
need to take notes. She already knew.
Yeah. Fork found. A friend of mine introduced me to a variant of the phrase "fork found in kitchen" a while back, which was "color found on dog." And
how fitting.
So yeah.
All right, Mega Sableye.
I'm not a huge fan of Mega Sableye, just because most of it in my mind is like it gets a big rock and then hides. It gets a shield.
See, I like that mostly because I do think that because it gets like super defensively boosted.
That's cool. I don't
know. I think it's
the
funny.
Pokemon itself changes very little.
That is true.
Like it does get the different
eyes. Is a little
eyes,
edgier and has big rock.
Yeah. I don't think it's bad. I'm just not like wowed.
That's fair. It's not a big change for being a Mega.
Yeah.
Unless you are really into like the mechanics.
Yeah. I'd say not bad.
What do you think? Yeah, I'll allow it.
We'll say that rock looks delicious. Like that looks like a delicious raspberry candy.
Absolutely. Jewel in its chest is empty. Oh, okay. Well, that is cool.
That is kind of cool. I do like that. It's just not super noticeable is the problem in the.
I feel like. Yeah. I mean, even in the game, you usually see your own Pokemon from the back, so you probably wouldn't actually catch that if you had one.
Yeah. Honchkrow. Oh, I love Honchkrow. Look at this. Look at this cunty bird. I love it. I love it.
Fucking yeah.
Big hat,
its description is
wing.
The boss Pokemon.
Yeah, that's the boss Pokemon, all right. That is the Pokemon bird in charge. That's the big boss man.
Indeed. I mean, I like that the hat just becomes just bigger brimmed, fancier.
Bigger, fancier hat.
You get the the whole, because like if this is, I feel like this works really well the way it's drawn, the like tuft, because if it's a male, you would kind of associate it with like either a beard or chest hair, but if it's a female, it's like it. I feel like you could argue this being a scarf or something.
Yeah.
You can go kind of either way with it.
Speak for yourself. I associate with male because any bird that's got a big chest piece, that's a boy bird. Male birds.
Fair enough. That is true.
But no, it works your way as well. There's multiple valid interpretations. That's the good part of it.
I like the red added. This is an example of like adding more complexity when you evolve, but it kind of works. Like the red in the underwing and on the back here, I think is very good. It's very striking.
It is a little odd that they swapped out the foot color.
I didn't even catch that. You're right. Yeah.
I will say, I do like how it looks with the dark feet thing. I don't know if the light feet would necessarily look better, but
yeah, I feel like it could work either way, probably.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I think Honchkrow is absolutely great. This is freaking epic to me. I love this guy.
Yeah. I love. Yeah, this is a much better example of like having a mob boss type.
Yeah, absolutely.
As opposed versus the dogs we had earlier.
Yeah, the not good dogs.
Yeah.
The inferior canids versus the superior corvid.
All right. Now we have Sneasel's evolution to go with Murkrow's evolution. Weavile.
I'm gonna say it. I'm not a huge Weavile fan.
I've always found the whatever that is on the top of its head to be strange because I don't really get what it's going for.
Like a weird fan sort of situation.
Yeah.
I do like it around the neck. I think the additional third claw is nice.
The fan and the neck thing almost give me like, I don't know, something that like you might see like an Egyptian character.
Yeah. But
I don't
the headpiece.
know why that would go with Weavile, which is part of why I find it very strange.
Yeah, because Weavile is like the Sneasel line is like ice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like so.
The Weavile's whole deal is that they're found up in the snowy part of the mountains in Gen 4.
Yeah, I don't hate it. I think it's fine. I like Sneasel more.
I do like Sneasel more. Yeah, for sure. it's not a bad evolution, but it is a downgrade.
Yeah. I'd honestly be fine with either very cool or not bad. I feel like it's a very high, not bad, a very low, very cool.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna do very cool because I feel like if I haven't played Gen 4 in a while, but I could see myself having a Weavile. So
yeah, I'm fine with this.
All right. Now we're on to Gen 5. We got
Scraggy.
Our boy Scraggy.
I will say, not giving dark type at all. Not even a little.
It is dark fighting, but it doesn't really have any dark going on.
Give any fighting either. I'm gonna be real.
No.
That's like a.
I don't know
This
what
is
it
giving
gives.
big normal type. Big normal, maybe like a bit of grounds for the lizard aspect.
Yeah.
Like, it gives very much like very big. Do you have games on your phone?
I don't know
Kyle?
if there are fighting normal types, but I think that it would make sense for this to be a fighting normal type.
It would, but it's dark type, dark fighting.
Dark fighting for some reason. Yeah, I don't really get this one.
Now
This
that
feels
being
like.
said, oh, sorry. No, you go first.
I was gonna say I feel like this is a case of it feels like they worked in reversed. I think they made Scrafty and then went okay, but we need something smaller and cuter for the younger form.
That would make sense. That would make sense.
And I think that's why it doesn't really fit.
All my complaints about it not looking like a dark type aside, I do love the design on its own. I think it's very
a good
cute.
design. It's just I just don't think it's a good dark type.
He wears his shed skin as little pants.
Yeah,
I love it.
That's great.
Very
That's
cute.
genius.
Yeah. So I say, in terms of dark type design, I'd put it in lame. In terms of just design, I'd put it in very cool. So I think we got to put him in not bad.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Nothing dark about it.
That is a delightful scamp.
I still think Scrafty makes more sense as a fighting type to me, because I get the whole thing is that he's like a punk and he's got the baggy pants and he'll like fight you. I still don't really see the dark type thing though.
You find him holding onto a pole with one hand, his pants with the other near a tornado.
Real.
What?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, this guy's a goon.
Absolutely. In the true sense of the word. I still say not bad because this doesn't feel very dark type.
Not dark. It's much more fighting.
Yeah, I see the fighting now. And again, I think that Scrafty I think it's a Scraggy and Scrafty are a result of like the evolution being made first and then working backwards.
Yeah.
And then you have I have a problem with this, but it's kind of different. You have Mega Scrafty.
The Mega
looks like
Scrafty?
a ghost type. Yeah, they did.
What the fuck? This is the shadow leader of like a middle school in Mob Psycho.
Yeah. Oh my god, it is. You're right.
This is the shadow leader of Pepper Middle School.
I
do love the skin being fully shed and him wearing it as clothes. This design is dope as fuck, but you're right, it is very much giving Ghost.
It should be either Fighting Ghost or Dark Ghost. No, it should be Fighting Ghost. What am I saying? I'm saying I want to put it above because I think it's a really good one, but
yeah,
I guess you know what? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna say it does because Ghost at least is like adjacent.
If this was a ghost type and this was the ghost ranking, this would be an epic design.
Absolutely,
so
100%.
We move it down one tier. It's not fitting the bill, but
right. I agree.
I ordered a sandwich and not a cake, but damn it, this is really good cake.
Exactly. All right.
The character who uses it has a similar scale and weight hoodie. That's so cute. Oh, he's matching. He runs matches.
All right, Dark Steel type.
I like Poniard. That's a little guy.
Yeah, I like the trying to like I like that the thingies on his I don't even know what they're really supposed to be, but the thingies on his torso, like the way they stick out. I don't know. I like something about it.
You see, it's so no one can ever get close to him because he's so dark and edgy.
True. He'd help me chop vegetables for soup. He would.
He would. Oh, that's the thing. You give him like a carrot and he slices it up and then he scrapes it into the soup pot with his little knife hand. That's so cute. Oh, I love him. Alternatively, you get a Poniard and you have to invest in like a big hat version of those little mittens they give to cats. So they have claw furniture because he keeps bumping into your couch and eviscerating the armrests.
Oh no. Yeah, no.
I think very cool. It's a delightful little creature.
He's just a little guy. Put a knife block on his hands.
Yeah. Oh, he's a knife block on his hands. I love that.
All right. Bisharp. I'm not sure actually.
Bisharp. Because who was saying chess?
Oh, Bishop. Yeah, duh.
Yeah, it makes a tired like a chess piece. Yeah, Poniard, and this is Bisharp. Yeah. I don't like that they gave them a mouth.
They look like a Mega Man boss.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is giving very Tokusatsu Mega Man.
Which is probably on purpose because they started doing more Tokusatsu styled Pokemon later on, but I'm gonna give the Daily News candy. I always minus 1 point when a Pokemon gets too humanoid.
I don't hate it just because now wood is being chopped for the fire for the soup. Yeah, his head is shaped more like a hatchet than
that is true.
Than just a knife.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I don't hate it. I think this is still a good design, and I don't necessarily mind it being humanoid just because it started off humanoid, but I do think this is a bit of a downgrade from Poniard.
Yeah. Have to cook dinner. Well, bad. You came at the right time because Bisharp is going to help you chop veggies. All right. Yeah. No, I agree. Not bad.
Yeah.
All right.
I will say the evolution feels a little less of a dark type to me. Like, because it's giving more, I think, Tokusatsu.
It feels like it could have gone from Dark Steel to Fighting Steel or something.
Yeah. Whereas Poniard is very much like a little stooge.
Yeah. All right. This is Volibee.
Freaking epic. Just off rip. I adore Volibee so much. Look at her. She's got little egg underpants.
Yeah.
With the heart in the front. She's got a little ponytail. She's got her ruff. She's so cute.
I don't know. I'm glad they kept the bald head for the vulture thing.
Yeah, no,
and they gave it a ponytail. While still leaning into like it looking feminine. 100% female, I was gonna say. Yeah, no, this is good.
Freaking epic, no notes.
I like, you don't see it a lot, and if they did it too much, it would kind of lose its fun, but I do like when you occasionally get it's still in its egg, baby Pokemon.
Yeah. Volibee and Togepi, just shaking little hands.
All right.
Execute watches with envy from the corner.
Real.
He was invited to the function, but he's not in the group.
Mandibuzz. I like that she turns into like what I would imagine, like the strong cave woman archetype.
Yeah, she's got bone in hair. We got tooth.
She's the hunter and her husband is the gatherer.
Yeah.
Kind of
she opens her wing and her husband is in there. He's very small.
Yes, exactly. I love this.
Sorry?
I was gonna say I love that the egg underwear turns into the spike skirt.
Yeah. Look up the concept art of this thing. Oh goodness. She's giving the Amazonians from Futurama, but as a bird.
The snoo. Yes.
I will not make any statements regarding this bird and Snoo Snoo, but because I think at least one of them did also have the bone in hair. I love Mandibuzz. I love Mandibuzz.
Yeah. Let's see if I can find the concept art. I have no idea where I don't know. It doesn't have the concept art on Bulbapedia, and I don't trust Google to actually give me the concept art.
Its skull, skirt, and Vullaby's skull cap turn into a full skull when they are resting together. Oh, that's cute.
Oh, I didn't think about that. I never would have caught that, just in general, I guess. All right. But yes.
Yeah, I say epic.
Freaking epic. I love it.
You be
she's a
popping off
baddie.
with the bird.
All right. Let's see. Yes. Emo stoner guy. Dano.
Oh, I love Dano. That's a little guy. That's a darling little guy.
He definitely talks like, whoa, dude.
Yeah. You gonna finish those chips, bruh? I'm damn hungry. I'm dang hungry. He wouldn't say damn. He's a baby.
Yeah, he would never.
He would never.
He's a good Christian boy.
Exactly. Hey, they call it the devil's lettuce, but are not all plants on this earth made by our Lord in heaven? Says Dano.
Like, think about it, man.
God made lettuce.
Didn't God make all the plants?
And God made fire too, so he totally wanted us to smoke this, man. But hey, it's cool if you don't want to smoke it. We got edibles. God, you know this man like holds that bong rip like it's like his life depends on it. He's holding it for a full 10 seconds in there.
No, Dano, no. Holding it doesn't do anything.
He doesn't care. It makes him feel fuzzy.
Exactly.
I am now going to headcanon that the purple spots in his ruff are crumbs from his munchie foods.
Oh yeah.
Man was eating purple something or other. Man was eating purple fruit. I don't think either of us actually said he was epic, but you were just like, yes, this is correct.
Okay, yes, I've seen. Oh, let me download the image. Okay, yeah. Sorry, Sniping sent me the concept art. I will put it on screen.
No, it's all good. I want to see it.
Never mind. It's a GIF file. What the fuck is a GIF?
It's a what?
JFIF. I hate when.
Oh God. A GIF.
Never mind. I will put the link in chat. Anyway.
A giraffe file. Okay. Well, that's cool.
Yeah. No, it is cool.
I like that.
All right. Next up, we have Xvilus.
I love it. I love it.
Now there's two of him.
Now he's got a brother.
Yeah.
Now they can hold twice as many bong rips.
one is a very talkative guy when he's high. One just says nothing and zones out.
Yeah. One just stares directly into your eyes for a really long period of time.
Real.
I don't like that they took away his little dots though.
Yeah, I guess the idea was that it went here, but I feel like it makes the tufts of hair like kind of more uniform in a slightly downgraded way.
Those were snacks he was saving for later.
Well, now there's two of them, so they eat them faster, and the snacks
you're right.
don't last as long.
Those were open wound, Night Fang. No. He's still epic though. I love him.
Mm.
Oh, that's the lore.
I stopped playing Pokemon by this point.
My poor baby. I need to fix those. Why is his mother not putting bandages on his boo-boos?
Indeed.
Why did he have to evolve for that?
He had to
He can't
become a Dragon.
Hydreigon's pretty... Hydreigon is not baby in any capacity, but he is pretty cool.
He does have 2 babies on his hands, though.
That's 3... He can hold 3 times as many bong rips.
Well, it's probably 2 times, because I don't feel like the little babies can, like, take it the way that, like, the center one can, you know?
Maybe.
Like, I always found... what are these legs are useless.
His legs are
There's
gone.
no way you can stand on that.
I think that's the point. I think he's like permanent, like those are vestigial legs. He's permanently airborne, maybe.
Yeah, probably. I just think it's funny because they just kind of dangle.
Yeah. I actually never noticed that before. That's kind of fucking me up.
Yeah.
But he's still really cool. Like that's a cool creature.
Indeed. Literally the only complaint is I think he goes from very silly to like way more on the cool side in like a big jump.
Big tone shift.
Yeah, but he's very cool.
Yeah. Do we want him in cool or do we want him in epic?
I'm gonna say very cool. I don't like him as much, but I wouldn't. It's one of those evolutions where I'll evolve it usually just because it is gonna make my life easier while playing the game. But I prefer the lower evolutions. It was supposed to be a tank. I can kind of see that actually. Yeah, the only thing left is the tire treads. Yeah, I see that. I feel like the little baby arms too probably were inspired by the fact that if it was a tank, it would have had the some sort of cannons.
Yeah. I kind of like it having like more heads though. Like it's a cool way to give it 3 heads. Yeah, cool way to give it 3 heads that isn't just slapping a 3rd head on. Like
right. All right. Okay.
Delightful little creature. Not really seeing the dark type is the problem.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's dark psychic, and I see the psychic, but it feels like it should be water psychic, not dark psychic.
Yeah, there's literally no dark about this. It like I'd even take like a water like electric, honestly, with the bioluminescence.
True. Yeah.
That's a fun little guy.
I like him. He's cool. I'm gonna say very cool because I just don't see the dark type.
I'm gonna argue not bad.
Dark type thing is that it bullies Meowth in the anime. That doesn't count.
Anyone can bully Meowth in the anime. Pikachu's not a dark type.
Everyone actively bullies Meowth in the anime already.
Yeah, and I'd argue not bad just because he's.
Yeah.
It's the same kind of scraggy.
Yeah, I do see the dark type here though.
Okay, now. Is this a safe space?
Yes.
Chad, is this a safe space? Chad, is anyone gonna judge me?
They are gonna judge you.
Okay, that's fair. Smash. Smash.
That's valid. I see it.
I saw the episode with him and Officer Jenny, okay? I know what's up. Smash.
Okay, hold on. Do I have to watch this episode?
You might have to watch this episode.
Good to know. I'll remember that. Right,
Understandable.
right.
Understandable. Chat's got me.
My friend Malamar. Oh, the hypnosis mind control sort of thing. Yeah.
I'm a simple woman. But yeah, no, definitely see the dark type here. I think the way you evolve it in game is really stupid, but conceptually I do love that it just flips upside down.
How do you evolve it?
You have to, among other things, you have to hold your DS upside down.
Huh.
I'm like, it's stupid, but
okay. I mean, it's interesting, but I feel like most Pokemon gimmicks are annoying because when someone explains it to you, it's like, well, that's really easy to do, but why would I ever do that?
Yeah, I wouldn't even think of this. Like, what the fuck? And now this guy belongs in.
All right, I'll put it in freaking epic just because you want to smash it.
That's a villain right there.
Okay, so do you know about the Mega then?
I have seen the Mega.
Okay.
Would not smash.
Would not smash.
Would not smash.
I would like to hear your reasoning.
I'm just not about it. I don't know.
Too
It
lanky?
feels. The problem is it becomes villainous in a way that makes me think of Megamind, and Megamind is a gentleman and a king, and he deserves romance, but I would not smash.
I see.
Yeah. I think he's very cool, though.
Yeah. I'd say very cool.
They're going for the brainstem kind of thing. I see it.
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah.
But not as good as regular Malamar.
They have different villainous auras at the function, and I'm only about one of them.
You're not wrong. All right. Next we have up the Y legendary Yveltal, or however you say it.
Yveltal, yeah. I like him. I'm not usually a huge fan. I feel like they didn't do a super great job with a lot of the Pokemon. They're supposed to be shaped like letters, but I like this one.
I liked this one way more than the X-Deer guy.
Than Xerneas?
Yeah.
I do like Xerneas too. I just think Yveltal's really neat. Bacon bird?
Bacon
no!
bird.
No! He's not bacon.
Where'd you get this long bacon from the long bacon store?
Oh no.
Yeah. I feel like this is a really good design for a dark flying bird.
Yeah. Look up, it's shiny. Oh no.
Oh my god, it is bacon. Hold on.
Let me.
I'll put it on in here.
Oh god. Oh no. Oh
bacon
no,
bird.
that is bacon. Oh, that is bacon. Oh
no. Amazing.
Yeah, I say epic.
Yeah, no, this is freaking epic. This is also one of those that makes me kind of feel like the person who designed it probably grew up playing Yu-Gi-Oh! But I think it's very cool, or freaking epic even. Yeah, no, it's a good design. Good legendary, very cool. All right. Next up is Guzzlord.
Who the fuck is this?
He's a, what are they called? Something.
Oh, he's one of those
Ultra Beast.
Yeah, okay, he's one of those technically not Pokemon.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna say something, and I'm gonna. This guy kills universes. I hope you all understand what I mean by this. This is not a Pokemon. This is a second health bar variant of a magical girl show monster.
Correct. Or alternatively, a Kingdom Hearts boss.
Or a Kingdom Hearts boss, yeah.
All right, I'm looking up the Guzzlord cry.
His name being Guzzlord is crazy.
Okay, that wasn't very cool. I don't know why you guys told me to look that up.
Yeah.
Anyway, the anime one, too late. I already looked up the game one, and anyway, I just don't think it's very Pokemon.
Yeah,
which is my problem with all the Ultra Beasts, and technically that's on purpose, but it's like, okay, but just because it's bad on purpose doesn't mean it's not bad.
I don't think all of the Ultra Beasts, the one you meet for the first time, like the Nihilego or something like that, the little jellyfish, and also
the jellyfish
Pheromosa
one is good.
Yeah, but this is very much this is cool, but this is not a Pokemon.
No.
So I say not bad.
I don't want to use this on my team. I don't want him hanging out with my guys.
I don't even know what I'd feed him. Am I just shoveling kibble into him like I'm shoveling coal into a train furnace? What's happening? I
guess so. Kinda lame. Also, why is he dragon type? I kind of sort of see it, but also, I don't know. Whatever. All right. This next guy is called Impidimp, and I feel like that's important.
Okay. I've seen Impidimp. Now, on the one hand, this does just kind of feel like a different variant of a Sableye. Yeah, but on the other hand, I love him.
Yes, it's a good design.
Look at this creature. Look at this delightful little scamp.
I would definitely use an Impotent.
This man is he breaks into your house, but just so he can take one bite out of your block of cheese.
Yes.
And steal 3 of your spoons.
Very whimsical thievery.
Yeah, I adore him. I say very cool.
Yeah, I agree. The only reason I wouldn't put it in freaking epic is because if you showed me this in a vacuum, I'd be like, okay, what is it, like Impmon?
Yeah. No, Night Fang, he's not impotent. No, you're being so mean to him. He's just a little guy.
I have mixed feelings about the evolution because they clearly were like, okay,
Oh,
now make it so
no.
people want to fuck him.
When I was a young boy, my father took me to see a Pokemon contest. I don't hate it,
Morgrim.
though.
I don't either. I just think it's funny that they said, okay, now Tumblr sexy man him.
Yeah, his arms are really long. Like, what did they do to his arms?
Well, they have they're like extra jointed, kind of.
What?
Or no, they're not.
No,
they're just really
jointed.
thin at the joints, so it feels like they're extra jointed.
They're like sausage links.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. I like it, actually. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah. I think my favorite thing is that the ears look like big, intimidating eyes.
Oh yeah. It's neat. I think he could be very cool. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. This is one of those Pokemon though that you have it on your team that I think people are going to rightfully kind of like side eye you.
Yeah, it's like the stat layout ain't that good, brother. What are you doing?
What do you mean you sleep in bed with your Machoke? What do you mean by that? All right, and then we have Grimmsnarl.
Now that is pretty cool. That's a pretty cool guy.
He looks like a Saturday morning villain.
Yeah, this guy's been in Power Rangers.
Absolutely.
And his name was Grimmsnarl in Power Rangers. Like they just dropped him as is in the show.
Yeah.
And the Impidimps are his like the putties or whatever.
Yeah, you're right. So apparently his signature move is bowing down to ask forgiveness, but then the hair spike lunges forward and stabs you.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's wild.
I kind of love that. I kind of love that. So this would be like a hair-based like Power Rangers.
I didn't even
monster.
notice these guys are Dark Fairy type.
Ooh.
Because they're goblins,
Very nice.
I guess, or imps, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think? Very cool.
I think. I'm gonna say very cool. Oh, okay, wait. I'm looking in the mouth, and I'm trying to figure out if that's the tongue or if his jaw is just fucking hollow, and that's the hair.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, that is weird.
I think that's supposed to be the tongue.
I think it's supposed to be the tongue. Yeah.
It looks like you see what I'm seeing, though, right? Like it looks like his jaw is hollow at the bottom.
Yeah. Which would be a crazy move if that were true.
Yeah, I actually am gonna argue this would be freaking epic. I think this is really good.
I think, yeah, I guess that's fair.
So I love that, like, you can still see, like, the base imp in there, but it's, like, taken over by the hair. Like, it's a mech suit of hair.
Right. Well, if you're speaking of mech suits of hair, then you might like this part, because this is the Gigantamax.
Holy shit.
Literally forms the hair Voltron.
We are the anti-spiral.
So right.
We shall drive you pathetic spiral creatures back into the ground where you belong. Now, this is cool on its own. I think my problem is just it really, like, doesn't look a lot like the baselines. Like,
well, yeah, they kind of went in with the, add more hair and just give it a hair mech thing going on.
Told me that this was a Gigantamax version of Darkrai, I would agree with you. I think it was a really shitty variant of Darkrai, but I'd believe you.
Goblin Bayonetta.
Goblin Bayonetta.
Right.
Okay, if you phrase it like that, nah. I think this is like not bad at best.
Yeah. I don't generally like a lot of the Gigantamaxes personally. I feel like most of them are sort of like, yeah, that's fair, I guess. All right. Okay. Speaking of gooning,
It's
we have
him. He's here.
Obstagoon.
I'm gonna say it. I don't like Obstagoon.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I don't like anything about this design.
I see that he is the logical next step in what they were going for.
I think they went the coward's way out by making him stand up.
The problem, like, it is partially that they made him stand up, but also I think the problem is that the body looks like it could be a guy, and then they just kind of slapped the full length of the neck on the top.
Yeah.
Like,
I think he should have a much long. I think he should have like an almost insecty thing where he has like maybe 6 legs, and he's just really fucking long.
I think they should have gone for more of like a werewolf variant type build with like maybe really longer front legs. So he's technically like bipedal, but like more of a quadrupedal thing.
That could have worked, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they made him too much like a guy.
They leaned too much into the he's a rock star, get it?
Yeah.
And then they just made him a guy with a like angrier Lanoon head on it.
Yeah, like this could be a guy in a mascot costume. I'm just not about it.
Yeah, what kind of
lame.
Yeah, I agree. Too much of a guy.
Too much of a guy.
Right.
That could be Ash's stepfather, and I don't approve. It's not like it with Mr. Mime where it toes the line perfectly and makes you like confront some really uncomfortable questions about Pokemon. It's just like that's a guy.
Right. All right. Zarude.
Now I ain't seen you before.
I don't think I've ever seen this guy before either. Big monkey. I like that the arm bands look like they're just like vines that he wrapped around it.
Yeah, I think this guy looks pretty cool.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. He's very. What type is he? Is he dark ghost or dark grass? Yeah, dark grass. I think this is a really good example of like, at least what in terms of like modern Pokemon. Like,
yeah,
I think it's very obviously like I knew it was dark grass and I didn't even like look at it before I like put it on the screen.
Yeah, this one is a pain to get 2 events, and one of them was Japan exclusive if you saw a movie, and that one is different because it has the scarf from the movie. I hear the movie's really good though.
There is a different variant. It's the same type, but we'll get to that in a sec.
I'd put this
not freaking
guy...
epic.
I was gonna say very cool. I wish they did a little bit more with the green accents. But...
I agree. I think they could have done a little more green.
Put them on the tail. Put some green on the tail.
Yeah, this is kind of like trying to do the simple thing, but I don't think they nailed it as well as some of the earlier ones we did.
Yeah, but not bad at all. He's pretty good.
Yeah. All right, and then the next one is a little more Mojo Jojo looking to me.
Oh, that is Mojo Jojo. Oh no,
he's got a cape and he's standing up more.
Well, now I am just here. That is Mojo Jojo. Now I'm hearing his voice.
Zarude.
Ash Ketchum, I have had it with you and your tricks. You're always spoiling my plans, trying to bring Pikachu to the big boss, who is the boss of me, Mojo Jojo.
Yes. This is the movie guy.
Yeah. I think about the same. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah,
the cape didn't help
actually
enough.
I kind of like it. Is that it's only a little different, but I think this is a case of being a little more guy, but in a funny, whimsical way.
Yeah.
Because I like the idea that he would talk to me like Mojo Jojo.
He's trying to get the power Pokemon girls.
Indeed,
Pokepuff girl. No, the Pokepuff girls. The Pokepuffs are a thing. I remember that. Yeah.
Okay. I'm interested in how you feel about this one.
All right, hit me.
Over Quill.
Oh, what the fuck? No.
It evolves.
No.
The spikes just get longer. That's it. Nothing else happens.
Look at me like that, you fucking Compass Rose wannabe looking Q on your tail. Fucking.
You did this to me.
Terrible. What the fuck? Put that shit in bottom tier where it belongs. What is wrong with him?
They did fucking Quillfish so dirty.
What's it called again? Like
Overquill, which is probably the best thing about it.
Nah. Stupid, dumb, terrible, stinky, bad fish.
I love. That's so funny. That's so funny that all they did was make the spikes longer.
Yeah, it's just like it is just like a compass rose looking sort of thing, but it looks dumb.
It does, yeah. All right, and now we have King Gambit.
What the fuck? Okay, wait.
Bisharp, you know, went
Word.
from pawn to bishop to king. But they're going very shogi with it too. I think they're mixing up the chess and shogi thing.
Yeah, I do like this. My sole complaint is the arms. I don't like those arms.
The arms are like hands, but also like missiles.
They're missiles, but they also are implied bendy, and I don't like that.
I think if they were going to do the bendy thing, it should have been missile cuffs with actual hands.
Yeah, I think that is. I think this is a solid design. Otherwise, I like the bit they're going for. This feels like a natural step. I would argue very cool.
I would agree. I think I might put it freaking epic if it weren't for the hands, honestly.
Yeah, it really is just the hands.
The fact that the hand is bending around its leg, but shaped like a missile, does just give me like a weird, like, why is it doing that? It shouldn't be doing that.
Is it made of flesh? Like, what's happening here?
I do not know. All right.
Yeah. I don't super like the name, I'll admit that. I get what they're going for, but I'm not a huge fan. Yeah, it just feels like a mouthful.
Yeah, they could have done something better. All right. Do you know the Paradox Pokemon at all?
No, the what?
This is a future version of Hydreigon.
That is a robot.
Iron Jugular. Yes, it is a robot. All the future Paradox Pokemons are robots.
I'm sorry, what'd you say it was called?
Iron Jugulus.
That's a dumb fucking name. That's a dumb fucking name.
I don't like any of the Paradox names because they're all things like Iron Hands, Iron Jugulus, Iron Jugulus. Moth.
It's fucking dumb. Now, I will admit, though, it feels unfair of me to say this because I feel like I shouldn't be ranking this as a Pokemon because this is just a robot. As a robot, though, this thing looks sick. I love the star patterns in the pink.
This is one of the. I think this is one of the better future Paradox Pokemon. And I think that the past Paradox Pokemon are better because the future ones are robots and the past ones are like dinosaurs and stuff.
Yeah, I actually would argue I like this more than standard Hydreigon.
Interesting.
Because I feel like this makes the vestigial legs look better. Because I can imagine them like folding up when it takes off the ground.
Yeah, it actually looks like a Bakugan body shape.
Oh my god, you're so right. This is a.
Yeah.
This is I'm trying to remember what the dark Bakugan types were called. Because they had the 6 kinds of Bakugan. And I only remember that like the light ones were called like the light ones were called Chaos, and I don't remember what any of the others were, but like I think it might have just been Darkus. It might have just been Darkus. One second. I'm gonna look this up. Yeah. Bakugan. I loved the first season of Bakugan. I was younger.
I feel like I was like 2 years too old to like be able to be whimsical and enjoy Bakugan. I think if I'd been a little younger or like a little older, I could have gotten into it. But you know.
Yeah. I get you.
Yeah, I was right. Years.
I was right. It was Darkus.
Darkus, nice.
Yeah, there was Pyrus, Subterra, Chaos, which was light, Darkus, which was darkness, and then Aquos and Ventus, which I don't need to tell you. Pyrus, Subterra, Aquos, Ventus was fire, earth, water, and wind.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love this guy.
Okay, cool. I would say very cool, just because I don't really like that they just made them all robots, but I do think it is a really cool design.
Yeah, as a robot, freaking epic. As a Pokemon,
for sure.
Very cool.
Yeah. I agree.
If the other one is doing bong rips, this guy is a vape.
Holy shit, you're right. Okay.
Hey, bro, you want to hit him my Oranberry Jewel? Oh, sorry, you're more of a Pecha guy. I get you.
I got you. Banan flavor guy. I feel you. Or Nanab, I forgot. Anyway, Wo-Chien.
You don't feel like a Pokemon. You feel like a
This is a yokai.
Barbie movie character.
Or that.
I love him though. I love this guy actually.
Is this, I think, is this one of the guys that is from the whole deal of like the reverse Momotaro story? Or is that separate guys? I don't know.
This guy has
All four
lore.
of them are dark type, yes. Yeah,
I will say
lot
he's not giving dark type.
I don't think so either, aside from like he looks kind of angry and I guess his fur is slightly dark. I see the grass type, that's obvious.
Yeah, if anything, I'd say grass psychic because he's giving like old wizened man.
Yeah, you know, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think these were, I don't know if they were DLC, but they had a whole side story tied to like this guy and the next three we're gonna see. They have their whole a bunch of there's a lot of they started adding a lot of lore apparently in the new Pokemon games.
Crazy.
Wacky stuff.
I say very cool.
I agree. I like that the shell is the wooden blocks with the characters on them.
Yeah, if this were a grass type ranking thing, I'd put him in epic, but if it's dark type, so he does fall short.
Yes, I agree. They're post-game storyline, yeah. All right. Yeah, no, it is cool though. It is a good design. Very interesting.
Very cool has now outpaced epic.
Yeah. Well, you know. I think it was kind of like that in the rock types too, honestly. All right. Next up is this one. Chin. What was it? Chin. Pow.
Oh, I've seen this motherfucker.
He is dark ice, and the ice is very obvious.
Yeah, I want to like him, but they just. The teeth, the sabers, the swords. They stuck swords at him.
But I do like that one. It's one sword broken in half.
Oh.
This is the hilt, and you see it sticking up into him, and you see the other end coming down. And
okay,
I do
but now
like
you know
that.
You know what the problem with that is? It makes me imagine that he's just holding one whole but very limp and floppy sword in his mouth like a dog with a rope away.
It's not broken, it's just like bent in the middle.
This happens to all Pokemon.
It makes like the sound of like sheet metal when it moves.
Yeah, I love this as an ice type. I don't see any dark type in this. I'd see ice steel.
I think they're really missing the ball on the dark for these guys. I feel like the dark part is probably lore only. Also, here's the shiny.
Oh no!
He just looks like the ice just melted off. He's just mud now.
That's his summer coat. That's his summer coat. Winter coat, summer coat. It's like Stoats.
Yeah, Wo-Chien's thing is cool. I assume the sword is like a cursed sword, and then the wooden tablets on Wo-Chien are cursed. I assume that they all have like a cursed artifact, which is neat from a lore perspective, but I'm too old school Pokemon pilled. I think a Pokemon has to be good design first, and then you can add lore. I don't know. It's a little too. This is the type of lore that I would want out of other RPG series, but not maybe not Pokemon.
This is a Ghost of Tsushima boss.
Yeah.
I'd say not bad, because even more egregiously than Wo-Chien, I am not seeing the dark type in here at all.
If I didn't know that sword is probably supposed to be a cursed sword, I would be like, how is this a dark type? And I only know that because Nightfang brought up the thing in chat. All right, let's find out if the next one is more dark.
Bring it on.
This next one is Ting Lu, and no, I don't see it.
What the fuck?
What is this? No. What even is this design? This sucks.
He's holding a bowl.
Like, the only good thing about him is he supposed to be wood or rock? He's ground. And I like that you can see the layers of the different rocks he's made out of.
Yeah.
Why the fuck does he have it? Why is the bowl just on his head? It looks so stupid.
That's dumb. This is lame. This is lame.
This might be the lamest on the list. I'm gonna go on a limb. That bowl is so stupid.
there are times where you have Pokemon where they have elements that just do not mix well. Like, and this is the most egregious. Like, that looks like they just took an independent mud, like, horse slash dinosaur and slapped a bowl on its head. It found that at the flea market.
That sucks. Like,
at least with the other two, it feels integrated into their bodies.
This could be the Pokemon with the coolest, most amazing, awesome lore in the series, and nothing I could ever learn about it would make me not hate the design.
Yeah. Also, no dark. No dark. That's a ground
no
skill.
dark.
That is not like a moose. That's not like a moose. You can't just say... I'm getting very aggressive. I'm sorry. You can't just say it's like a moose.
Fight.
No.
All right.
What is this?
This is Chi-Yu, obviously.
No! No! Where...
Where's the dark type?
We have lost the light of God in these later designs. What the fuck is happening over in Pokemon headquarters?
I don't know.
That is a goldfish. Then somebody took two
this
cheap
should be a fire water
novelty
type,
rings.
first of all.
It should. Someone got a goldfish. They got two novelty rings that they found in a coin like 25-cent coin prize machine, and they slapped it over its eyeballs and said, "I have made a Pokemon."
I'm so mad. I just pulled up the shiny, and this is what it should have looked like. Anyway.
That I believe that is a dark type more.
Yeah.
Like, I'll admit the fish part. The design, lovely. I love the patterns. I do love the colors. I think it's very nice. And then just two fucking nuts over its eyes.
See,
like,
the problem too is that they did interesting stuff with the first two for them. Like, the sword is broken in half and it makes the tusks, and it has the snail guy has, like, his shell is the tablets. And then the other two, it's just like, just slap it on its face.
We
like,
found some wild animals and gave them sacred artifacts.
I glued this to its head.
Yeah, it just looks, and I see what they were going for, like flaming rings. It's just a failure of execution from start to finish. That's lame. That's lame as hell.
I agree. Wow, fucking they missed.
God, biffed
the snail was easily the best one out of those four.
Yeah, and they just get worse.
Yeah,
I do like the fish a little more than the bull horse, but
yeah, well, that's just because the bull, it literally just looks like it's just holding a random fucking bull on its head, like.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right, Alolan Grimer. Oops, sorry.
I do really like the direction they went for with Alolan Grimer and Alolan Muck. Like them being made of different kinds of chemicals that are like different colors. I think it's very neat. I will say I'm not super seeing the dark.
I was gonna say, like, I don't really get why that implies that it's a dark type.
I think this felt like when they make a variant, like a regional variant, they need to change the typing as well as the appearance.
It really should have just been a poison type, stayed poison type, but like, I don't know, if you wanted to change it mechanically, change up its moveset, give it different stats, like, I think...
I can see rock since it has teeth now.
That's maybe fair, yeah.
Because I think they're like stone. Like, it's a stretch, but...
Yeah, like, Grimer has high HP and attack, but like low special attack. Maybe because it's made of like more varied stuff. Maybe it gets high special attack, low attack. I don't know. Like, I feel like you could have left it poison and just changed it more from like a gameplay perspective.
Yeah, made of less caustic chemicals, maybe.
Yeah.
Because Grimer and Muck are supposed to come from like industrial waste.
Yeah, exactly. And this is Alolan, so it's like they're on an island.
Yeah, so some more natural variants, perhaps, or even just like paint. I'd say not bad. I think it's fine.
Yeah. I think part of my problem is the like, it's not really a dark type though. I don't know. I'll see it.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Now that I'm looking at Alolan Muck, you're kind of right. It probably should have been like a poison rock type, because they literally just filled it with little crystals.
Yeah, I will say, as a regional variant for Muck, I love this. I think this is a great direction.
I love the look of it.
Yeah,
it's just like, it's like I would, if I caught this, I would go, oh, they made Muck like a poison rock type. That's cool. And then I would I would get hit by something and I'd be like, why is that super effective? I'm not a dark type. What do you mean I'm a dark type? What?
Yeah. Why is the dark type more colorful now? What did you mean by
anything
this?
Should be the opposite.
Yeah.
So
this should be a fairy type.
Honestly, yeah, because wasn't the painter lady, or no, she was normal type, I think, actually. Never mind.
The painter lady?
There's a painter, they're not gym leaders, but there's a painter lady in Alola. I can't remember if she's
It's been a while since I played
or
Moon.
normal type. Yeah, I never fought her. I didn't finish Moon, but I remember meeting her and I liked her. Mina, thank you. Let me look her up.
Yeah, I think that if we were doing a poison type ranking stream, I would argue Epic, but since this is dark type,
yeah, for sure. She's fairy type. Yeah, so yeah, that's so weird because I'll just put her on screen actually. Well, let me get a different picture. I don't know. Let me see, what other pictures do they have of her? Yeah, here. I'll get this one. Bop. Okay, I'm gonna put her on the stream screen.
Let's see.
But like, she looks like like if you gave her an Alolan Muck, it would make sense. And she's a fairy type, a trainer.
Oh my god.
So I'm like, why is it not fairy type?
Like yeah, like Alolan Muck looks like it should be her custom, like her special Pokemon. Like how Whitney has the Miltank, she should have Alolan Muck.
Exactly. It's weird. I never like put that together, but when you were like, yeah, it should be a fairy type maybe, I was like, oh my god, wait, hold on, you're right, you're 100% right, and I don't know how they missed that.
Honestly, the fairy type thing was kind of a joke. It looks more like a fairy type than a dark type, but yeah, no, that's nuts.
Yeah. Cool. Well, neat. I like Mina though. I don't know. All right. Next up is Mega Gyarados, which
I've never been a huge fan of Mega Gyarados. I don't like how shrimpy he is now.
Yeah, they made him a lot shorter. It's almost like he like devolved back to be more Magikarp-esque.
I know I can't confirm this. I don't know if this is true. He kind of looks like in the anime when Misty sees the sea monster out in the distance. She doesn't see it up close. If you match it, this is the same silhouette. I don't know if they designed it after the fact to look like that, because this is way before Mega Evolution was even a concept in Pokemon. Right. But I still don't really like it. It's like I do think it's like well designed. I think they did it right. It's just.
I think part of my problem is that the initial thing that they're based off of, it's supposed to become like a water dragon, and that's what Gyarados is, and I don't like that it becomes more fishy.
Yeah, I think it's not bad. I think it's fine.
Yeah, I would agree.
I just do not agree with the direction they took it. I do like that it keeps a lot of the traditional Gyarados feel. Like this does still feel like an early, like a Gen 1 type Pokemon or a Gen 2 type Pokemon. Even.
I didn't like fuck it up royally, but downgrade.
Just disagree with the direction they went.
All right. This one was on the last list because it is Tyranitar, the Rock Dark Pokemon.
Tyranitar's a dark type?
Yep.
I like Tyranitar. I think it's cool. I think it's a neat little Godzilla type thing. I ain't seeing the dark type. I see I see dragon, and it's not dragon.
It is not. No. I do
really
agree.
Went for the stab, bites, and crunch. Yeah.
That it's not very darky in its design. I think it's cool that it's rock dark because it's a weird type. But aside from looking like an angry guy with like these little dark bits here, not very dark type looking.
That just makes me feel like he should be like part steel type, because it's like armor plating with like ventilation. And I do see like the dark spots and like the stomach, they're supposed to be evocative of its form as Pupitar.
Yes.
But yeah, it's just like I think it's not bad. Not really a dark type, but like not a bad design at all.
I'm gonna say very cool because in the rock type, this was a freaking epic for me.
Yeah, that's fair. No, I can be content with very cool.
Okay.
Now, the question is, are we going to be ranking the Pokemon Celebi movie exclusive Dark Tyranitar?
No, but that would.
Oh god, what the fuck are you?
He's Mega Tyranitar.
Oh no. Oh god, what did they do to you?
Rock Dark, yeah.
Give him 8,000 handlebars. Oh
He
no.
grew.
I don't
Uh,
like him.
he does look more dark type though.
Yeah, because he's got the eye nipple thing
Yeah,
happening.
yeah, yeah.
But I
It's a
just
very intimidating thing. They
oh
because it leans more into the like the fact that the shell was like the pupitar bit and it's like grown out of it.
yeah, I
Uh,
just don't like
hmm,
it. It's way too busy.
that's fair. I think this is an example of like sometimes when you make a mega, it has to go somewhere, uh, but that doesn't always mean it's going to be better.
Yeah. If you
I'm
want to
gonna
put it in not bad, I can settle for
yeah.
that. But I will take no higher.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Okay. We're back to the little guys now. Don't worry.
Okay. Okay.
This guy has nipples,
Okay.
and his name is Nuzleaf, as we all know.
Nuzleaf is a dark type.
Grass dark.
I mean, I know because his whole thing is a little like he's like a little ninja. He's like a little ninja guy.
He's a Tengu.
He's supposed to be a Tengu?
Yep.
I see that with Shift Tree. I don't.
I mean, that's
Okay.
that's the growth into a Tengu, I suppose.
Okay. I do like Nuzleaf's design. I think he's a delightful little scamp.
Yeah.
I just really am not seeing the dark.
Yeah, he's more like a Pinocchio. It's like Pinocchio if Pinocchio was hanging out with Robin Hood.
Yeah, yeah. Pinocchio is like ran into the Shrek Robin Hood gang, and he doesn't really know what they're about. But like they gave him food, so he's like, "Oh yeah, these are my friends."
Because with Shift Tree, we'll get him to them in a second. But like, it's like, yeah, I see the dark, with like the way he's much, more intimidating looking. I think this is a case of they usually when a thing starts off single type and becomes double type, they double type it a lot of times in the second evolution.
Yeah.
More than they do the third, and I kind of feel like they should have waited till Shift Tree to make it a dark type.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, I like him a lot. So I would say very cool.
I want to say not bad on the Scrafty rule, but I'd settle for if you think very cool, I'm fine with that. I'm not going to get mad.
That is fair. I think this makes more sense as a dark type, if only because of the thief mask. Then
that is fair.
Scrafty
I'll
does.
give you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
Like there's a more of a logic there to me.
Okay.
But Shift Tree, I get like this looks like a guy who will fuck you up. I love that he has the clogs or whatever these are called with like the one thing on the bottom.
Yeah, I never realized he was supposed to be a Tengu. I see this now.
Yeah,
but I think the last time I saw Shift Tree was when I was a child and didn't know what a Tengu was.
That is
so.
fair. I mean, I didn't know what he was supposed to be either, but now that I know, I'm like, oh wow, it's like really obvious.
Yeah, now that you've said that, this is a really good design.
Yeah. Also, I love that his body is just a head because he has this big fucking chin.
Yeah. It looks like a head that's like wearing a bird's like pelt, like, and that's the beak.
Exactly.
His ears are sticking through. Yeah, no, I didn't even realize he had this anal. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Good design.
Yeah. Very good. I
kind of
saw
the thing running at me in the woods.
I honestly think that I'm gonna say that I think they had the Shift Tree design first, and I think they had to work backwards. Actually, I don't even think they worked backwards. I think they made Shift Tree and said, "Oh, we'll have them start off as an acorn," and then they go, "Okay, but we should probably have a middle thing because that's like a huge jump." And I think that's why Nuzleaf sort of has that like, I kind of see it kind of deal going on.
Mm-hmm. And then they got rid of the acorn for this line, and they went for C-Dot and Pineco.
Yeah.
I fucking
all right.
C-Dot before this. That's crazy.
Carvana.
I like Carvana. That's Carvana, a fucking scary
That
fish.
is a dark water type if I've ever seen one.
Big chompers. Big chompers.
Right. I love that because this was when they introduced abilities. The rough skin thing was, I always thought like when I got to like when you get here, if you're playing Sapphire and you get to the can't remember, Slateport, and you fight some of the Team Aqua guys, and one throws out a Carvana, and you like, because I had Blaziken, so I did like double kick or something, and you get hit with a rough skin. I just remember that was like one of those instances of like, I don't know, I just thought it was really cool because I was like, oh my god, they have abilities that like make you, you know, it hurt you if you use physical attacks. It's so cool.
Yeah, I love it. I say epic.
I agree. I love Carvana.
Dredigan is just a land Carvana. I do not remember which one Dredigan is.
Me neither.
Look this up real quick.
Oh, the dragon guy. Okay.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, Sharpedo. I like Sharpedo less, and I think one of the things I like about Carvana is it's so like spiky and aggressive, and Sharpedo gets a lot more sleek, but I kind of almost wish that it had gotten even more spiky guy.
I get why they do it though, because it's supposed to be a torpedo. So.
Yeah. I see the vision, but I'm like,
I do. I like how they deal with the gill / eyes on the sides. Like it's like evocative, like ventilation slots.
Very cool.
Yeah.
The one thing I do like about Sharpedo is that the introduction to Carvana is in Slateport, which is the city where they're working on like submarines and stuff. And the fact that that's where you meet Carvana, which turns into a shark torpedo, kind of has like a subtle sort of through line that makes a lot of sense in a weird way.
Yeah. I will give you, though, not quite as good as Carvana. I'm fine with this being very cool.
Yeah.
I still like them. Sharpedo, a classic. Like when you're a kid and you see it for the first time, like, oh, that's a scary Pokemon. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Gee willikers, it's a shark.
It's a very good Pokemon. There are certain Pokemon that, like, having them on the bad guy team, you're like, yeah, that's a really good, intimidating Pokemon for the bad guys to have.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm curious to hear what you have to say about Mega Sharpedo.
Oh, good God in heaven, what did they do to my boy? Oh God, it gets worse the longer I look at it. Oh,
There's
fuck
so
me.
many weird things I don't like about
this. He is not aerodynamic.
I don't really.
Not aerodynamic.
Okay, I kind of do get, because there are like, there's like a soft shark or something, shawfish, that has like stuff like that. I get that that's what they were going for. I don't like it. I don't like that his mouth has holes.
I was gonna say the mouth having holes is kind of the only thing I like that they changed. I fucks with like monster designs or character designs where the mouth is implied to be like splitting or like melting into itself. I
think my thing is that I just feel bad for him. I don't know. Like, I'm like, what did they do to you, my boy? They stuck bones in your nose and they cut your mouth open.
This looks like a Sharpedo that got a disease.
Yeah, this is less of a mega, and it feels more like a version of Sharpedo that only appears in a certain part of the story, that in the storyline is like, I don't know, evil Umbrella Corporation type disease that turns some of the Pokemon into like weird monsters.
Sharpedo X.
Yeah.
This is to Sharpedo what Cold Steel the Hedgehog is to Sonic.
You're so right.
Cold Steel Sharpedo. I say kind of lame. If you wanted not bad, I'd be okay with it.
I feel like I agree. I was like, I feel like I think somebody could give me an argument for it being very cool that I would say that, you know, that's pretty valid, but I haven't heard it, and it's not an opinion I hold.
If he's not bad enough where, like, if he genuinely brings someone joy, I'm not going to rain on their parade, right?
I feel like he's probably the best out of the kind of lame.
Yeah. I'll give you that. Yeah.
Yeah. Saw shark and sawfish are two different things. Sharks are fish. Got them.
Damn.
Cacturn, the scarecrow, but also a cactus. Oop. I like
Cacturn unsettles me.
You know what? I'm gonna say that I think that that's a positive because it's a scarecrow.
Yeah, that is a positive. I think it's a good thing, but he does unsettle me. I feel like like
The
I
fact
see
that his
him
mouth
outside
is
my
not a
house.
mouth, but it is like these black dots, and he has the dark eyes with this one eye. The fucking iris is just like this yellowish gold. It just stares.
Yeah.
It absolutely looks like it's staring into your soul. 100%.
Well, no, his mouth is doing the thing I said that I liked with Mega
Yeah,
Sharpedo.
it's like
It's
ripping.
evocative of it
Because
melting or ripping.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of like how, you know, it very much is like a scarecrow mouth, and because it's like you sew like a mouth onto a scarecrow to make it a little
Yeah.
more human looking.
Yeah, I don't like that he has a dick seam.
I've never noticed that.
He's got a dick seam. I don't like that.
He does. Why does he? Because it doesn't really even make sense for him to have it.
That's where they stuffed him. That's where they stuffed him and then sewed.
I guess.
You know, when you like when you stitch anything, you stitch almost all of it inside out, and then you turn it right side in, and you have the place for the stitchings. Yeah, that's where they stitched him.
Oh, I feel like they should have put that on the back.
Nah, you gotta put it there.
I guess so. Anyway,
definitely see the dark, which I appreciate. I feel like if they're going for Scarecrow, I would argue he almost feels a tiny bit under-designed, which feels crazy to say with all the spikes.
Because I think they were worried about losing the cactus vibe, but yeah, I do agree. Like scarecrows usually have like clothes and stuff.
Wouldn't even need to be full clothes. I feel like he just needed some
just
other
like something.
I would even settle for like claws on the fingers and on the hands and feet. I think like that looks like hay or something, or needles.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think this is a solid design.
Yeah,
I put this in very cool.
Yeah.
A solid Scarecrow. Absolutely knows what you did last summer and staring into your soul about it.
And I think that's my favorite part is they genuinely make it like you see this for the first time and you're like, oh, hi, hello, can I help you?
It's outside my house, and I'm just like, oh.
Yeah.
Have like an Arbok thing where each region. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I was just reading the same thing.
Yeah, we were reading the same thing.
No, I do agree, though. Like, having different rags or outfits for different regions would be cool.
Have it wear clothes that are, like, very clearly spiked stitched together from different, like, kinds of clothes with the implication it steals those from people it kills.
Yeah.
Like Harold the Scarecrow in Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, but not skin.
Yeah. All right. Crawdon. I don't see the dark.
I see it in the eyes.
Well, I don't really like that because I feel like there's a lot of dark types where all they do is they give it like a dark ring around the eyes or like a slightly angry stare, and I'm like, that's not enough.
Yeah, this thing was made to copy Sharpedo. Yeah,
well,
it's just
this was Gen 4, so that it was basically meant to be Sharpedo, but taking the physical special split into consideration because it learns a lot of physical water moves.
I don't like what they did to my boy Corfish. Corfish is a delightful little creature, and this guy upsets me. I think this guy would really like the boys comics.
Okay, never mind. I thought Crawdon's whole thing was that it was the Gen 4 Sharpedo. The boys? Yeah, I could see it.
But the comics specifically.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Comes up to you and he's like, they're actually really cool. They have a lot to say about superhero society.
I see it.
I think he's not bad. I don't think he's terrible.
Yeah,
I not see the dark.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. We got it. Okay, we got Stunky now. And Stunky is cute.
Stunky.
And it is like a dark color palette, with the purple and the cream.
Yeah, it's similar to Purloin in terms of that sort of vibe. Yeah. I love Stunky.
Poison dark makes sense, because the poison gas, skunk.
Yeah, because he's stinky.
Yeah, he's a stinky little guy.
He's very cute.
I feel like he's also an example of having chubby cheeks, but in a good way, unlike fucking Alolan Raticate.
Yeah, the problem now is, now that I'm looking at his face up close, I'm seeing his head as an owl.
Oh, yeah, it is very owl-shaped.
And now I can't unsee that.
What the fuck?
I've never looked at him this close before. Like, the nose is the beak.
Yeah.
It's an owl.
Okay, weird.
Yeah, I say very cool.
Yeah, I agree. feel like I'm gonna see the owl face forever now.
Yeah, it's in your head.
All right, and then we have Skunk Tank.
I adore Skuntank so much. Look at this goon.
I love that his tail is his like hair.
Yeah,
it's very good.
It's great. I honestly would put him in epic. I love him.
Yeah, this is a very good and a very natural like progression from Skunky.
Yeah, that is a skunk that is evil.
Absolutely, 100%. He'll stink you up just for the love of the game.
Fun of it. Yeah, he thinks it's funny.
All right. Next up is Spiritomb, Ghost Dark type. Oops.
I like Spiritomb.
Yeah,
I think Spiritomb's
like
cool.
It is not freaking epic. It is.
Yeah.
I feel like honestly the coolest thing about it is that when it was introduced in Gen 4 and Cynthia threw one out, it has no weaknesses, and that made it a like an intimidating first Pokemon for the champion.
The sheer heart attack of Pokemon.
Yeah, exactly. I'd say
I think it's very cool.
Yeah, it's a good design. The idea that it's like a possessed little stone thing is neat. All right, let's see. All right, we're most of the way done. All right. This one I have one big complaint about because it's Drapion and it's a dark poison, and I'm like, but that's a bug.
Why are your shoulders so high, girl? Why are your shoulders so high, girl? I remember really liking Skorupi and just not being as big a fan of Drapion.
I do like Skorupi more. I think I don't think Drapion's bad, but I Skorupi is very cute, and I don't think Drapion's coolness makes up for the loss of the cute.
Yeah, you are 100% right that this should be bug, and like I said as a joke, but genuinely I want the arms moved down like one or two body segment, like one body segment. I just don't want them as ears.
They are up there.
Yeah, I like it otherwise though. I think it's like so I'd argue very cool.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I do see the dark.
To poison dark also hurts it a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
You became the very thing which you were made to destroy.
Real. Okay, and now we have Hisuian Samurott.
Okay. I'm a big Samurott truther, so.
I mean, I see the dark type for sure, especially compared to regular Samurott.
Like this.
Yeah.
I like this. I don't think this is like game changer, but I think this is very cool.
I'd put it in very cool. All right. Let's see. Also, let me combine all these. Merge. All right. Next up. Ooh, Emery should have been here for this. Is Sandile.
Oh, I love Sandile.
He's a little guy. I love his little goggle eyes.
Yeah. And his little bandit like stripes.
Yeah. Good. This is a good design. I like it.
The Wii Shop music is playing in his head. Do 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 do.
Real.
Do 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 do.
Bam. All right. And now we have Krokorok.
Look at this tough guy.
Yeah.
He's in line to get into the salty spittoon. They're not going to let him in, but he's in line.
Well,
I
he'll
love
get in once
the
he
name
evolves.
though.
Krokorok
Krokorok is like it feels nice to say. It's got good crunch in your mouth.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah.
He's a.
I'll say I'd say very cool. To be fair though, because he's not really like.
Is Sandile, but I do like his attitude. I like that he reminds me of Vector from Sonic a lot.
1 second, I gotta look something up.
Okay.
I'm not a Sonic girly. I gotta. Oh, it's him! Oh, you're so right.
Yeah.
I'd say very cool.
Yeah. It's fun. I like that. I like his smug aura he's got going on. Like, yeah, I know these streets.
Yeah. Stick with me, kid. I'll keep you safe.
Yeah. I also really like Crocodile is a good name, I think.
Crocodile is a great name.
Yeah.
I do like the color change.
Yep.
I haven't seen his nose up close like this, and it's
he got a schnoz on him.
You got
his nose is so long that you can like look at it. If you look at it for long enough, you'll just kind of like the rest of it'll blur out, and it just looks like he has eyes instead of nostrils.
Oh god. Oh, I can't look at it anymore. It's gonna
ears.
fucking. Yeah. Oh no. The cat.
Yeah. I would also say this is very cool. It's a good design, but I think Sandile is like the peak of this.
Yeah. Sandile is peak adorable, and then these guys are some pretty cool goons, but like cheeks and nose. Oh no.
All right. Next we have Greninja.
Greninja's cool.
Yeah, the tail scarf or the tongue scarf is I think everyone agrees best part of this design easily.
Yeah. Conceptually upsetting to think about, but very cool.
Well, I'd say very cool. It does not reach freaking epic for me, but it is a cool design and I like it.
Yeah, I think it's perfectly good third stage evolution for a starter. One of the best Smash Bros. Trailers.
And then we do have
and Water Shuriken is a cool move, so.
Indeed. Speaking of Water Shuriken, we have Mega Greninja, who is just riding the Water Shuriken.
I've never seen this guy before.
Yeah, there you go.
I actually don't like this very much.
I would say it's like a couple points lower than regular Greninja for me.
Yeah, I don't like that they kept the dark blue and then also added the light blue. I wish they'd made it all light blue.
Yeah. Definitely.
And it's just like it's in the Mega Sableye camp for me of like
not enough of a change. I would have thought this was like just a special move and not an actual different form. So
say not bad. I don't think I don't think they made him awful. I'm just not impressed.
No, I think the fact that it's a different form is a little disappointing because I don't think enough changed. They also have the Ash Greninja, but
Ash Greninja's weird.
Yeah, there are differences, but again, I don't know.
I don't like Ash Greninja conceptually because it's not like with the Mega Scrafty, right? It's like, how would you feel if one day you went, like, you took your dog to a dog show and then suddenly the dog like glowed for a second and then it had your exact haircut?
Right.
That'd be fucked up.
Yeah, I didn't watch the anime, so I don't really get the Ash Greninja thing, and I always thought it was. I was never a fan of the like special Pokemon that only makes sense if you've watched the anime type deal. Also, they made it like apparently they gave it like abilities and stuff that make it just like mechanically like the best version of Greninja, from what I've heard.
The Mary Sue Greninja.
Yeah, so that also kind of annoys me because it's an anime tie-in. I'm gonna say kind of lame because I just like I don't really see the point of like having an anime tie-in version of Greninja.
Yeah, like this doesn't make sense to anyone in the world of Pokemon. Everyone in the games is like, why is it called Ash Greninja?
Right.
Who the fuck is Ash?
Okay. I do kind of like this guy though. Pangoro.
Water Shuriken always hits max turns. That is pretty cool. I do like Pangoro. That's a tough motherfucker right there.
I like that his fur is a cape, and that his white fur is like his stomach. I don't know. It's fun.
Yeah.
He's a cool guy.
He gives Big the panda from Beastars. I remember watching Beastars and being like, it's Pangoro.
Yeah. You're right.
Big bruiser panda.
I would say very cool.
Yeah. I appreciate any panda variant that leans into them being fucking bears and not like cute and cuddly
Right.
mascots. You know, like pandas
Yeah,
are very
yeah,
cute,
yeah.
but that's also a bear that is a carnivore, even though it eats
Right.
99% bamboo.
Well,
It'll fuck you up.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, good
All
design.
right. Okay.
And you can tell it's a dark
yeah,
type
so-
because you know that he's gonna curb stomp you in a fight, like
Oh, for
literally.
sure.
Like he's gonna use illegal moves. What are you, huh?
This is they're a Jin.
Hello?
Hoopa Unbound.
What the? That's a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. Here's what they look like normally. This little guy.
Yeah, I've seen Hoopa before. Like, oh my god. Okay.
So this is like the unleashed version of Hoopa. With all of its powers unleashed, basically.
You know what? I really fucks with this.
Yeah, I think it's sick.
I think this is awesome. And the ring in the center of the chest is just being a hole. That's really cool.
Mm-hmm. The floaty arms are sick. I like that there's an odd number of arms.
Yeah. Cute little guy after it had its powers sealed away for it. So this is the Pokemon version of Midna.
Basically.
Love that.
I'd say freaking epic. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I'm fine with that.
Cool. All right.
And that rings around the opponents, then punches them through the rings. That's cool.
Incineroar. So, I think the thing that I always liked the most, I'm not actually a big Incineroar fan, but the thing I like the most about him is that he's a dark type because he's the heel. Like in wrestling.
I was about to say, isn't he like a fighting type like thing because he's a wrestler? But I had not considered the heel. Okay. The only thing I'm not liking is I don't like how big his hands are compared to his wrists.
That is valid, actually. I never noticed that, but yeah, they are very large. Because it's also because like his wrists taper and get really small, and then the hands are so big.
And I know that when he makes a fist, then that's evocative of a boxing glove, but boxing and wrestling are two different things.
Yeah.
So I think this is very cool. I was not a big Incineroar hater when he came out. People were mad because he was on two legs.
But I did have a bit of like, I don't know. Even though he ended up not being fighting type, he still feels fighting type, and I went.
Yeah.
The firefighting repetition is a little annoying.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't matter to me either way because I was a Poplio girly, so I ended up with Primarina.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm normally the fire type. I normally pick fire types on default, and I was a Poplio girly, so.
I've never been a type, like a one to default with a type for starters. I always just went with the vibe.
That's fair. I find that I just usually like the fire types more. It's not even like
that's valid.
But yeah. I feel like that's only true of the older gens. Honestly, once you hit Gen 4, that stops really being as true.
Yeah, that's why I suffered so much playing like the Heart Gold or Soul Silver, is because I would very stubbornly every single time pick Chikorita, even though that will get you absolutely fucked in the first two gyms. I don't care. I love Chikorita. Morpeko is dark type.
So Morpeko's got a gimmick to it.
I know he's got a gimmick, but
this is full belly mode. And then the other one is hangry mode.
Everybody wants to be Pikachu.
I was gonna say it's two Pikachu. I don't like the only Pikachu variant that I'm like that's based in every possible way is Mimikyu.
Mimikyu, I'd say not bad. Like it's a fine design, but it's not anything special. It's too Pikachu reductive. But Mimikyu obviously is the best one. I will admit I really like Plusle and Minun, and I also really like Pachirisu.
Pachirisu at least tried to be a bit different, and Plusle and Minun was cool. They suck if you want to go and like, obviously who cares about the stats because you just pick your little guys. They do suck stat wise, but I like that they're very much like double battles, because that was the big gimmick in Gen 3 was the introduction of double battles.
Yeah. And I also just like them because it's like the plus and minus batteries. Yeah, it's cute. This does feel more like a dark type.
I like this one more, and I wish that I could just have it like that.
I don't like
the
that the
time.
cheeks stay pink. I just don't know what color
That
they
was
changed to.
that's what I was gonna say. Is like the cheeks should be something else, but I don't know. I don't know what. I'm not paid to figure out what color they should be, but they should be another color.
Yeah.
Um.
I say also not bad.
Yeah, because like I'd almost very cool, but I'm gonna drag it down because you have to have normal Morpeko.
Yeah, and it's also just like I don't see anything super like it's fine. I just still don't really. Everybody wants to be Pikachu.
Yep. All right. We have okay. This one we have 3 different versions. Okay. Urshifu. So
Who the fuck?
that's I'm gonna go back to the goon theory, as I'm calling it. This is kind of just a guy with like a Pokemon head on it.
Yeah, if I went into a gym and this Pokemon was there and it turned and talked to me, I don't think I'd be surprised at all.
Yeah. I'd be more surprised that it was a Pokemon, honestly.
Yeah, I think not bad, because I like it's cool enough, but it's just not
got some
hitting any
interesting stuff
dopamine.
going on.
I'm just kind of like, whatever.
Yeah, okay, it does have 2 other forms that are also dark.
Okay.
Because that one was well, I guess it's not really a different form. Okay, it has 1 other form. Wait, oh no, that's what it was. It's Gigantamax. I see. Okay, hold on. Single strike style. Rapid strike style. Okay, yeah, it has different styles, is what it is.
Okay.
Okay. So the rapid strike is fighting water because I guess flow like water. So it has a Gigantamax. Okay, I see. The way it was listed on Bulbapedia kind of made it confusing. Anyway, Gigantamax form. I mean, I kind of like that it's kind of cool, I guess, that the black gets reversed to white.
It's giving Colossal Titan.
Yeah. It's still
I see what
just
they're going for with the eyes and mouth. I just don't like it.
Yeah, it's still too much of a guy. It's just Colossal Titan. Yeah.
Yeah, and also I'd put him in not bad as well. Like whatever.
Yeah. Argeed. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we got 5 left. This is I guess I see it. Okay, I did not realize Mousecurata was a dark type though.
Whoa! I see it.
Yeah, I see it now that I know it, but I wouldn't have really thought about it. Honestly, I would have probably guessed Psychic first, but maybe I wouldn't say that if I saw it in motion in game. I don't know, but based on the artwork, I would have guessed Psychic first. But I do like the design.
I really like Meowscarada. Yeah, like this is.
I think this is one of the best. This is one of the best, like more humanoid Pokemon.
This is what Thievul wishes he was, in the way
you're right.
In the way that every gentleman thief is deathly envious of a gentleman thief who is a woman.
Yes, absolutely.
Meowscarada is a lesbian gentleman thief who makes of who robs rich men and leaves their wives / girlfriends feeling very confused.
Right, 100%, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think it left a lot of people who played this game very confused.
Yeah, and she calls them kitten. That's the lore.
Oh, of course.
I say epic. Epic. I love it.
I kind of want to put it here just because it's one of the few, especially from like newer gen humanoid ones, that I don't look at and immediately go, "Oh, stop making them humanoid." I'm just like, no, that's just good.
Yeah.
All right. Next up is Bug Dark, and his name is Lokix.
Common Rider.
Yeah. God damn it, stop. I'm not totally sure what's even happening. Well, okay, I think that the things on its back, because like propel it forward, they like shoot out and like spring it forward.
Yeah. Burner VT. Actually, you know what this is? This is giving me Blue Beetle.
I can see that too.
Like even right down to the color of it being blue and black with the orange eyes. This is just Blue Beetle. It's a robot, so like.
Yeah. I'd probably put it in kind of lame, honestly.
I'd say not bad.
I can accept that.
I think it's fine. I think it's a better looking bug robot than Genesect. I'll say that.
That's true. Genesect kind of sucks. All right, 3 left. Okay.
Jaime Reyes, Night Fang. I love Jaime Reyes. I'm not a super I don't want to come across as a huge DC girly. My main exposure to Blue Beetle is Jaime Reyes, but I adore Jaime and the different versions of him I've seen. Hello, Sailor.
This is
Kung Fu Panda 2
Bombardier.
Genocider of the pandas.
So my I don't know anything about this Pokemon, but like you know that like thing about like the inn where like when people would stay there, they would like kill them, and like the whole basement was like they would drop them into the basement. I don't know. It's some thing. I don't even know if it actually happened. Anyway,
I've never heard of this. No.
Oh, okay.
But I will say it is giving evil innkeeper. Like
yes,
you saying
exactly.
that, I look at like,
that's all you really need. Yeah.
This is an innkeeper that's like, oh, we have many rooms available, and you don't question why, even though it's in a high traffic area.
10 people spend the night, 9 people leave the next morning.
Exactly. Like, oh, your friend left very early. They wanted a head start. The headless corpse behind the desk.
So I see that I do. This is one of the few cases where I'm like, no, like the eyes do sell the dark, because that is totally the look of someone who like the second you look away, you're dead.
Also, Night Fang says this did actually happen. Apparently.
Yeah, it's I learned about it through Golden Kamui. So I don't know the actual details of the actual thing, but there was like an inn or something where like, I don't know if it was run by a couple or what, but they would like take, you know, some of the guests and like do terrible things to them below.
Yeah, I say this is a solid very cool.
I agree.
Because you do have to know the lore for it to really hit as a design, but once you do, you're like, oh, that's perfect.
You have to have looked at an evil innkeeper before.
Yeah.
Okay. The last 2 are Paradox Pokemon, but they're past Paradox. This is Brute Bonnet.
I don't hate that.
Yeah.
I don't hate that at all.
I like the past ones better.
I like that he's got hair. Yeah.
Yeah. It is an interesting.
I would maybe argue very cool. I actually say I think I like him more than standard Amoonguss.
Yeah. Okay, I can accept that. All right. Very cool is the winning category of today's thingy. All right. Finally, we have Roaring Moon.
That's a terrible name.
Yep. Most of them are.
Why are his legs so small? Why his legs like that?
I don't know. I
also, man thinks he's Ho-Oh.
He does think he's Ho-Oh. Oh my god, you're right. I like regular Salamence more than this.
Yeah, I don't like what they did to, like, his arms are so long now and he's got like little toddler legs.
It's very
also
weird.
His tail is very long. Looks like they took like just a little toddler dinosaur, gave him really long arms, then strapped him to a kite.
Yeah, no, I see that. I was gonna say, I wanted to see what he looks like on the ground. I think he's just always airborne though. They do have art of him on the ground, but it's like very small. Yeah, it looks like shit when I make it big, but
that looks a little better.
Yeah, I still don't like that he has to like lean, because so my problem with him having to lean back like that is that this tail bit is fucking huge, and it's just like scraping on the ground when he leans back, and I feel like that's like a weird, like, it just doesn't make sense in my brain.
Also, his tail is so long, so it's like
I just I say
lame.
There's one more dark type. Is it from the new stuff? Because I don't know about the new stuff. Okay.
What is it called?
Oops, I did the wrong thing. Spoilers for the DLC. Oh, that's fine. I don't care.
I also don't care. I haven't played a Pokemon game since Moon.
It's Mega Darkrai.
Oh, they made a Mega Darkrai. Okay.
Oh, there is. I totally missed Mega Darkrai when I was on there. Okay.
I am ready. Oh yeah, I saw this making the rounds on Blue Sky.
Okay, interesting. I think I did actually see. Didn't they have something in one of the trailers where instead of the head poking out, you just had like a red thing that kind of looked like an eye in the center? Like I remember seeing something like that.
I do think I like normal Darkrai more.
Yeah, I think the main thing, my one thing that makes me like this is it has the shape of a like a Kirby final boss.
It does,
and I like Kirby, so I'm a little biased with that.
I'd say very cool.
I do like regular Darkrai more, but yeah, I think this is pretty good. I'd say very cool as well. All right, and that's all the dark types.
Okay, I'm more or less pleased with how this turned out.
Yeah, I mean,
the dark types stay winning. We have a lot of good designs here.
I would say that I went into this thinking I was gonna have more not bads and kind of lames, because when you bring up the dark type, I don't immediately think of a lot of Pokemon I like, but going through it, I'm like, there's actually like there are a lot that are good. I just feel like dark types tend to be like, they're one of the smaller types in terms of how many Pokemon they have, and
they're not usually in the spotlight. They tend to, you might say, stay in the shadows.
I guess yeah. They tend to be out of the way and slightly harder to get a lot of the time. Aside from some cases like Poochyena or Murkrow.
Yeah.
But no, I would say that this feels like a very balanced spread, I would say.
Yeah. Like considering how many Pokemon there are, this feels like a good good selection.
Yes, indeed. Okay. Well then, the gay overshadowed by other things. What the dark types are the queers.
The dark types are actually metaphors for asexuals. That's why I rep them.
I see. Oh,
the power of invisibility is strong.
Mistypoed. Like I believe every Pokemon has someone's. I believe that too. Yes.
It's true. Every Pokemon is somebody's favorite.
People who say that that's not true are crazy, because Pokemon is way too big of a franchise for that not to be the case.
Yeah.
If this was like a more niche franchise like Yokai Watch or something, I'd say no. There's definitely no one who's played this and likes that Pokemon. But this is fucking, everyone knows Pokemon, and everyone that has at least one Pokemon they have a strong opinion on.
There is at least one person in the world whose absolute favorite Pokemon is Seedot.
There's one person in the world whose absolute favorite is Bruxish.
Yeah.
But it isn't me.
Maractus. Somebody out there who likes Delibird.
There's fucking freaks. It's definitely someone who grew up with Gen 2.
Thievul has like single-digit fans. I hope Thievul only has one fan.
I hope so too. All right, well, cool. I guess that's it.
It was delightful. Thank you very much for inviting me.
It was a fun time. Thanks for coming on. We will raid into the twins now. We're doing Doki Doki Literature Club. Ito and Neon raid. Dark types.
Like Charlie's bully in spot. I haven't seen Smiling Friends Night Fang, but what I think of is that one squirrel in Adventure Time that just hates Jake the dog. Just hates Jake the dog. That's me looking at Thievul.
I believe it. All right. I guess with that, thanks for coming, everybody.
Thank you,
Have a good
everybody.
day, good night, whatever it is for you, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.